called him millennial. He's like, actually, I'm Gen Z. Fucking boomer. I was like, I wish I was.
Shit, you are Gen Z.
You're Gen Z.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
96. 96.
Yeah, she's the last millennial.
I'm not
literally,
live.
but
I am a millennial.
Welcome back.
Millennial. I had this conversation with Scott a couple of days ago. I think the general rule is if you were alive during the millennial, but
No, that's
like,
no, it's not. It's bullshit.
no.
The rule is if you were born in 1981 June, which is when the internet became a widely available thing, predominantly in America, but that's when they start millennials, which makes me a millennial by a couple of months.
Hope everyone's enjoying this less than generational thing.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm in the Borderlands basically. You're technically still.
What's the date? What's the year?
Gen Z?
96, 97.
What year?
So you're 97.
I'm
So
97.
Yeah, you and I are definitely Gen Z, but we're like, it's the coolest generation.
It's
Zoomers.
not actually. They've done a study, and my generation's the best.
Who did the fucking generation? Generation X.
Because we have the work ethic of the previous generation.
Welcome back, everybody, to
and we have we grew up with technology, so we have the technical ability to
I
use it.
completely disagree.
Whereas most of you can use it but don't understand how it works.
Or
What
can't
do you
use it but understands how it
Yeah.
works.
I know how it works. I can use it. I just have not used this software before.
It's good.
I just say please click it. We'll have a conversation about transistors after.
Because I buy Apple.
Welcome
I
back, everyone.
know, but I don't know how it works.
Welcome back, everyone, to D&D the Geek Bar. Last we left our adventurers, they were in the jungles of Chult, more specifically in the Temple of the Man and the Crocodile.
Oh shit, yeah.
Very aptly named. The
We
weather.
couldn't remember where we were. We were like, we've set off. I'm sure we've set off.
The weather is horrible. Heavy rain outside. You have left Quasha and Kupalui to kind of keep watch outside. It was quite difficult because the rain is so heavy. Can't really hear very much. You guys have gone into the temple. After spending a lot of time dodging traps,
Dumb
having a look
bugger
around,
killed me.
we had someone cast Misty Step and set off a trap on everyone in the trap.
I forgot I did that.
Revenge.
No, this is true. I now think we, at this point, in fact, let me get a map up for you guys.
I spent too long in your campaigns, Morgans, being killed by other people's mistakes.
Yeah, this is true. It happens a lot.
It is a run scheme.
I'm like Kenny from South Park. Oh god, you killed Tom! You bastard!
You killed Tom! Fair enough.
I'm fucking tired.
Alright, we move on.
Why do I keep coming here?
So, just in case, Quash and Kupalui are in that big tent there. You guys are currently inside the Temple of the Crocodile and the Man. You are in Area 6, 6B at the moment. So you have just teleported over the pit trap. I think you're all on each other's backs at this point. You're not on anyone's back, I don't believe.
No, I think there was someone who catapulted over, and that's why Julia missed
So
the
no,
steps.
Julian. Oh.
Yeah, did
Because
it?
she had
went
to get
over-
to. Did you catapult over?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
someone
I
went
used-
through and got hurt.
me.
Chloe went through and got
Yeah.
hurt, and then everyone else went over on the backs, and I Misty stepped and killed everybody but
Well,
you.
that was
and
I think we went
I
over.
know.
Yeah, we went over last.
Yeah, we went
We
over
basically
last.
went, what the fuck are they
And
doing?
We
you're
went in
on.
like, let's just see how this plays
You're
out.
on
Scotch Broth.
Scotch Broth's back. You
We
two are both
thought,
just
she's on, her
on
own,
the
someone's
floor.
gonna have to go.
You two are on the other side. Flask of wine and River Mist. River Mist has got a flask of wine on her back, and you're both you're all now over here except for you two. Do you two wish to join?
No, we are.
they went over.
Oh, you
they
went
didn't go
over.
yeah.
Cool.
I would very much appreciate some healing, please, Paladin.
Well,
I
I
don't
know
have any.
Paladin has healing. I
How?
would have some healing, but I had to use it on myself.
I'll just pat you on the back. you look a bit poorly. I'll just.
Because I have 9 hit.
Was I supposed to take some kind of healing?
No, you have lay on hands, so you have 5 hit points.
Shut in, dick.
we didn't buy any.
They don't
potions,
know
did we?
that.
You
I
use
do
one-
know that.
You use one hit
That's why I
point.
asked.
We use Matt's character as
Not
just
in
the
character.
lay on hits man. It's like Matt's not here. We're just going to use him for lay on.
You did do one of mine
Okay.
last week. You gave me a point of life so I could heal myself.
We
Oh,
basically use
yes,
Matt's
man.
character as the CPR like NPC.
He's a defibrillator.
Matt is just a portable defibrillator now.
Is he?
You do.
It does.
It's not a spell.
Oh.
You go to features and
Feature.
traits.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought that was
You have 15 a day.
Oh yeah, I was refusing to use that. For keeping it to myself. I remember now.
Yes, but please
Don't
may
be
I
a
have some?
dickhead.
How much do you need?
Well, I'm on 9, so.
How much do you need?
What takes you up to full?
Well,
20.
18.
Yeah.
So I won't take like
I was
even
gonna
just
say, I'll give you 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10
10.
would be very much appreciated.
Right.
You can use 5 all at once to cure disease.
So I found out about a new spell which is perfect for Julia, well, at much higher levels, but it's called Catnap.
Oh yeah.
And basically during a fight you can have a long rest. I'm
I
like,
thought you teleported a cat into
Can
a
I have that in real life?
I want this to be a
Is
real
that-
thing.
Is that a spell?
It's a bard thing. I think it's a spell.
It's because he turned into a bard on one of his
Yeah, so in my other campaign, I got basically deaded
I
by
heard,
a
yes.
beholder. And we had these golden apples that we got in our first campaign we did months and months ago. And they're kind of special, but we didn't know what it was, so I was just like, do you know what? Fuck it.
Oh, you didn't.
I ate the apple, full health.
Yeah.
But what it did do is it changed my class randomly. So I had to roll, and I have gone from being a warlock blood hunter to a bard monk.
Beautiful. You have seen the light, and you are a changed man forever.
Yeah. Or
And you want to sing up to it properly.
next week I'm going to start off the session by eating my apple because someone else gave me their apple to eat. So I might just go, I don't like this. See what happens.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Roll the dice again.
Yeah. Roll the dice
Make
to
it
see what
worse.
happens. Yeah.
Still become a bard monk.
So,
I'm not a bard.
Are we in 6?
you are in
B.
6C.
6C, D,
I thought we
B.
were in B.
What?
No, sorry, you are in 6B.
Yeah, 'cause
Um,
we jumped over the
I don't know if you can tell. So there's that. There's. Oh, actually, technically, you can't see that. So let me just.
Don't see what.
C and D.
Don't know, can't see it.
Yeah.
So what you can see is you can see there is a 4x4 grid on the wall in front of you. Does anyone want to inspect?
Yeah. I will roll perception.
Are you on anyone's? Are you on anyone's back yet?
No. Yes.
Julia is on my back.
So you climb on your
Yeah.
back.
Wait,
Okay.
what race are you?
Hi, you're a
Half
half
elf.
elf and you're a
I'm a TP.
tiefling. It's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll perception as well.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
roll.
like,
Because I'm.
You're not a giant, are you?
Yeah, I'm proficient in perception, but also.
It's 'cause I think
against
we made
darkness,
you
I
like a
have
big
plus
cat
12
in one of
to
them.
any
Oh,
percent.
well, yeah, you do.
Yeah, but I wasn't in
Plus
big
12 to
guys.
any
so
roll.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's confusing.
like getting on a
Yeah.
halfling or something and then falling
Roll
over.
a 13 for my perception.
13 with perception.
3-0.
Oh,
3-0.
You
Why?
Can she
so
see
hard you can't see anything.
I-
Just pop out.
You're snowblind.
It's so bad. You're,
I-
you're looking in the next room. You see something in the next room.
Absolutely love rogues with all my heart.
Never plus 12.
Doesn't sound like it. Sorry? The what?
What's that sound?
You say that, but it sounds like the opposite. of
You-
what
Say it, but your face says otherwise.
You can see, like I said, you can see this kind of grid in front of you. You can also see, kind of, with a, you get a glimpse. You can see, despite the fact you're straining Julia's character in the back, you can see
You
there's a
just called
similar.
you fat. Are you size shaming
I-
a character on a live stream?
Fuck, I've been cancelled.
Not what we're gonna do.
Sorry, I'll go home. You
Someone
can
needs to watch
see,
it so it gets cancelled.
you can see another 4x4 grid
Mm-hmm.
on another ledge. So it's almost you're here on this ledge, and there's a wall in front of you. It's almost exactly the same thing again on the if you go up a level. So if you climb up this wall, you'll be on another ledge with another wall, and you can see there's another 4x4 grid. With a 30, you can see there seems to be another 4x4 grid on the floor of the next
Such a
ledge,
laptop and something growls.
and they look like buttons.
I'm
They look
out.
like things that get depressed.
Buttons. Okay.
Yes.
Because it's not your laptop.
Okay.
So in fact, because of that, I'll let you see what.
You're describing.
Oh, you see the next bit?
Well, it's technically saying this.
That's made it darker.
It got worse. Stop helping.
So you can see there is another grid up there. So you guys are in 6B. You can see 6C has got a grid on the floor with looks to be made of like big kind of platform buttons, and then there's a wall to another ledge which has a similar arrangement.
Ah, so it's vertical, horizontal, then vertical.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
What do you do?
Alright, tell them what I can see first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that might be useful for all of you.
I feel like Max
So
is
you all
gonna
now
be-
know.
What can you see?
Stuff.
Cool.
Cool.
I see walls. Walls and ledges.
Wheels with a
The sausages, or like
Sausage.
wall sausages.
sorry, I forgot you were vegan.
Oh no, that's not it. It's just a terrible joke.
Oh,
No.
I was just refusing to
No.
react.
Yeah. Oh, so that's fine, you're just not funny.
Don't care.
Because we're vegans and he's a vegetarian. We
Well, I
outnumber you now.
sometimes-
You look like, don't tag me. Oh, wait,
What's
yeah.
We outnumber them.
I feel cheating because I'm okay.
You're allowed on the
You
team for
should
this
have seen the
purpose.
McDonald's that he ate earlier.
Hey, I had a McDonald's that we can have the McPlant burger.
Wait, where?
Is
I
it good?
Leeds. It's great.
Oh, I
yeah.
can't wait. What are you all doing?
How
What are you all doing?
tall? How tall is this first gate?
Yeah. How high is the ledge?
7 foot high ledge.
7 foot. Okay.
Okay.
You could try and clamber up it.
I was gonna say, would I be able to do that with Julia on my back?
Who?
What the?
With the- He just wanted us to say.
You'd
what
have to
just
go
what
up.
I have to
You'd
say.
have to go up separately.
Well, bugger. Okay.
Rude.
Could I do it with the halfling? You're a halfling.
I am an Asimar.
You have no small people.
He has wings though. Does that help?
No, I don't.
No, it doesn't.
Definitely, it's an ability.
Yeah.
Can I do it with the Asimar on my
I
back?
thought
So
Asmar
I,
always had wings.
I thought that when I created one of Castiel, so then I just changed that he was half that and half.
You would have.
Alright,
Anyone would have to
alright.
climb up separately. You're not going to be able to clamber up.
I've got
other
climb,
person.
so I
Bird
should just be
Bird
able to.
Ah, yeah, you could.
So I became
Yeah.
Birdman.
With him on my back.
Yeah. All right.
Shall we do it?
I've got-
Climb, Scotch Broth, climb for adventure.
Climb up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you,
cool.
I have a quite an important question for you. There are 4, as you kind of climb up, you see there are 4 panels in front of you. Like it says, that 4x4 grid. And right in front of you there are 4 panels, and you're going to have to step on one. Which one do you pick?
In 6C.
Yes.
Which one do I land on?
Quick question. Is there any drawings or anything on any of these panels? Is there any indication what?
Markings on the wall.
Give me an investigation.
Yes.
Whilst you climb up and think about which tile you want to.
Well, you step on things.
Yeah.
I got a 15, sir.
15. You can see no such engravings. It is kind of worn by time, but nothing that seems to be of any. They seem to be fairly uniform in their wearing. There's no like hints or stuff like that.
Shall I roll a d4 to see which
Are
one?
any other markings on the panels at all that I can see in front of me?
Isn't that what he is?
Well,
Well,
let me
he's down
wait.
there. I want to see if there's
Yeah,
anything.
I'll wait until we get up. Until you get up, and then we'll see.
Okay, so he's doing the climb check first, then.
No, you have to do a climb check. He's got a climb speed.
Oh, sweet.
My claws.
Yeah, I have second story work.
Basically,
Yeah.
That'll help.
What's second story work again?
Climbing doesn't cost an extra movement when I make a running jump. My
I just
distance
thought
increases
the
by 4
screen gets
feet.
quite warm. You probably want to put
Would
me
that
there.
still benefit with
Not
Julia on my
melting
back?
it.
You still wouldn't be able to climb up
And
with
then
her on your back,
Okay.
with Griffin on your back, but it would be easy for you to get up.
Well,
there,
I mean, I'm kind of like,
Which
should we
square do
put
you
them
think we should
somewhere
land
else
on?
because I will just eat the
I
entire
would
box.
say next to Julia.
Well,
I'm going to say
if
I
you
won't
put
eat them because I'm drinking sweet coffee, so I
What do you
won't
want
eat
any
them.
more before I move them?
I want some.
And then we could put them in front of the DM thing. Because
You want
guys can
these?
eat them.
Some of them.
We've
Just go get me a Pepsi.
Which square do you think we should land on? Or shall I roll for it?
That's enough for now.
Do you want
I
someone
want
what's
to,
behind you?
before you take a step, I want to have a look at them to see if there's any arcane sigils that I can see.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we're just like peering over the edge.
give me an investigation check as you start to climb up.
I see nothing.
Skills,
I get dust in my eye and fall off.
investigation. That's only a 14.
I got a 7.
You got 14. You got a 7. You can't see very much. Okay. So as you're starting to go up, you can't see anything on the tiles. Again, they don't seem to be indicating anything. But as you're going up, you can see there's a door on this top ledge, right? Just past where the 6D sign is. You can see there's a door there. And as you're climbing up, you see one row of 4 buttons, a second row of 4 buttons, and a third row of 4 buttons. As he starts to climb, like on the door.
Scotch, there's buttons. Do we need to go press the buttons now? So do you think we need to go on the slabs?
I think the buttons might be the path that we need to take across. I mean, if these squares are 5 foot, each one of these squares is.
Screen's
half?
just a blank screen.
Yeah. No. Each square would be less than that. It'd be a quarter of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong? Ooh. Oh yeah, it's got like that on here actually.
Oh, I know what it is. Excuse me, these technical difficulties. I'm just gonna-
Sorry, not buttons actually. They're just markings.
Okay.
Which one do you go on first?
Um.
Oh. You see that the third one, for me, that one on the door, because it matches it, is lit up.
Go for the third one, Scotch broth. It's the only one that's lit up, so it's the best we've got.
The third from the left or from the right?
From my second from my left.
Okay. Can I? Because I feel like we're gonna die. Can I use my inspiration to do an investigation
You absolutely may.
or perception, which would help me see more?
Perception probably better.
Don't have any pictures of D&D stuff from here.
You can check
22.
if that's roll 20.
What you are certain you now see the glimmering
Yeah,
light
on
that
his
he
laptop.
saw, but what you can't see anything else. No other markings.
The glimmering light
They
on
should
that
be.
stone. On
No,
that
so
stone.
on the
If not, just
wall,
download a
on the
copy.
door.
Okay.
So you can see a very faint glow. So now there's kind of like a small ledge you're kind of
Yeah.
perched on, right? You see the 4x4 grid ahead of you.
Yeah.
You've got Weaver on your back. Where you can see a door on the next upper ledge, which has got a 4x4 pattern on it.
Mm.
You can see a faint glow where Weaver also saw a glow, and it seems to be on that table.
Okay. Yeah. Step on that one. Then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for that.
Fair big.
Roll initiative.
Look, do you want a picture or not?
Alright, West Country, Julia, where do you come from?
The fair will rise again.
Oh, also happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Oh yes, thanks.
Oh,
Yeah, happy.
Thanksgiving.
Wait, no, why are you celebrating that?
I'm just saying it because it's
Oh.
nice to say things.
That's
Yeah, but
real.
isn't that when the Americans like killed off loads of Indians?
No, that's when the Indians gave Americans the food. It's not when they killed.
Oh, that was later. That was
Yeah.
after they got a free
Yeah.
meal.
Actually, I
Once
think
they
there was a
digest-
genocide on the day of Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah. There's polio blankets and stuff like that. stuff like that.
As you stand
ironic,
on that
it's something
tile,
Smallpox
Yeah.
blankets.
as you stand on that tile, you
That
can
was
see
it.
more. You can continue to see the door. Obviously, you get close to the ledge, you can see more of the ledge. Ding. So again, you've got this grid. You can see exactly the same
I
one,
don't even give a
but
fuck.
above
You
it
can fix it if you
glows.
want.
Okay, whilst that goes ding, I'm like wince, then open my eyes. Ah, we're alive. You chuckle fucks down there, go for the light. One of you guys is gonna have to stand on the next one.
What did you call us?
Knuckle
Shut-
chuckle fox.
Chuckle fucks.
Alright.
Well, we can
well,
stand on the next one.
If I
I
drop
think we've
Leave a
all
space
been.
behind
There's
us.
four.
If
There's
I-
four squares, and
You're gonna have to
there's
move
not
forward.
enough piggybacks for all of us. We're gonna need more people onto here to stand the squares, I
No,
believe.
there's no piggybacks now.
if I drop
I'm gonna
Griffin
get up
and
There's some girl and girl action, some boy and boy
So
action.
you can
and
climb
then-
up
Yeah.
and not step on the ledge.
Can't
You'll be
think what
like
that word for
that
action
right
is.
at the very edge.
Petro action.
yeah,
So you can do that if you want
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
So you put Quiffin down.
Yeah.
What do you call a fat like at the end of earlier?
We also
Just so I
have
can get
the
off the ledge. I can't
two
get up
NPCs
there
with us.
without. I don't have the strength.
It's fair. It's fair.
So you pop Quiffin down. Nothing happens. You clambering up.
Yes.
So you see these guys on. Where's the little picker? You see these guys are standing on this tile.
Yeah. And then I assume that I'll be able
I'll
to
point-
see the lights
I'll
and
point to
which
them.
stones.
Give me a perception check.
And I also point to the one.
16.
You can see again. So this grid,
Well, that was
this
amazing.
again,
That was
this
like,
grid is
no,
exactly the
stop.
same as the one that's on the door. You can see the door now.
Yeah.
You can see this one's lit up, and this one's lit up.
Okay, I will go to the second lit up one in front of them then.
How?
On your own.
How are you getting to it?
Can't can't you two?
There's a
shut
guy
the
directly in
door?
your way.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do we move to
I've
the
said
side?
that 3 times.
Yeah,
now,
I've
but
said it
he's just
twice.
not listening
What
to
if
it.
I jump off one, you go onto the other, so there's 3 of us on the panels then.
There's only 2 panels at the
No,
moment.
there's 3. Is that 3?
No.
2.
Oh, 2.
Once you step on the
Again,
second lit up panel, the
That
third
one's
one
lit up, and you're standing on it. That one's lit up. No, well, obviously the floor's not lit up. Obviously, the door thing's lit up.
Yeah.
That one's lit up that you're standing on. That one's lit up that you're not standing on, and then you're presumably
Okay,
behind
shall we
them.
go to the next one then?
Yeah, we'll go on the next one and you join on
And then,
one behind
yeah,
us.
so we'll create like a little train.
You go on. You kind of in sequence, kind of step onto them.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you can put Weaver down.
I don't think so. I think we should still be on each other's backs.
Yeah.
I'm stood here alone and I'm fine.
Yeah, but you're just going onto the trap now, so we're about to see if you're fine.
Use roll.
You as you step off. Give me a perception check. No, give me a perception check. You can't see this. Give me a perception check.
That is 12.
Cool. You step onto the next tile. Click. As you come off it, you hear the other tile. Click. You step onto it. Click. Nothing happens. You see the third tile lights up. The third row lights up. This time, it's this one.
I knew it was going to be that one. I don't know why. Should we walk onto that one?
Yeah, well, I should.
Well, someone needs to get up.
Yeah.
Or you can just drop Weaver on it because it's not going to set it on.
Oh yeah, you didn't set yours off there.
No, you're also, but you're kind of behind them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm on the first.
So now
so I'm on
it's-
the first one. Scrotch is there.
Yeah, you're there. Scrotch and Weaver are there, and that one's the
So
top.
if you drop Weaver onto that one,
Yeah.
and then the fourth one will light up. So once we've got the path, we can shout the others to come up and.
Put me down like a dainty butterfly.
You pop him down. Click.
Constitution saving throw.
Dodge!
As you go down, you get on the tile.
Oh.
You get down on the tile. You go to look up to see the last row. You're too close to the ledge. You can't see it.
I can't see it. I'm too short. I'm
Can I?
You can.
see? Oh.
Because you're just behind him. Each row of the thing disappears. You get closer unless you're on someone's back. You can see. It's this one.
The first one.
Alright, I say go to the top left one.
We're going to need another person, I
Yeah.
think.
So if we shout to the others for them to come up and join us, so they're stood just before the first set of tiles.
Flask of wine, Misty River, could you come and help us, please?
Is it safe?
As safe as an ancient tomb can be.
You hear them shrug.
I hear
You
that.
hear them
yeah.
shrug.
You hear the shout.
You can hear them shrug. And then you see Flask of Wine, the grey one, kind of clambers up, tiptoes very close to the edge.
Flask of wine, don't step on that yet. Which one does he need to go on? I can't see it. Point to him.
Well, you.
None
need
of you
to,
can see the first row.
He knows which. So Scrotch needs to tell us that you need to go onto that one, and then we move up, and Flask of Wine will step onto the panel that I'm stood on.
Okay.
So,
It's like Squid Game.
you step onto the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Everyone
you're
moves forward.
We all move
you're
in
wanting to all move
section.
forward one,
Yeah.
right? Cool. You step on that one. You step on that one. And then you step on
I'm
the one he
that
was on.
Scrotch was on, and then Flask of Wine steps on the one that I was stood on.
You're all stood in like a conga line. 3, 3, 2, 1. Standing there.
Yeah.
And then you're face on with a ledge.
Climb up.
You
Does
could probably
anything
stay on my
happen?
back, I'm quite good.
Like, does the door open?
Nothing happens. You can't. You're the only ones that can see the door now and open a Flask of Wine. You can't because you're right up against the wall. You can try and clamber up the wall if you want.
Do
Oh.
not step off this tile.
Try, Sklats. I'm not a very strong person, though.
Should we try the stand on each other's, sitting on each other's backs thing, but on the tiles? Because there's enough of us for us to try it.
Do we need to now though?
Well, if we've not, isn't there a door we need to open?
There's a door at the top.
Is it open?
Oh, we're not on the fourth tile, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still.
Yeah, but there's now a ledge. So like I said, there's now a like
So we've
Weaver's
not set
against
off
the ledge
trap,
now, and
but
the
we
door's
could
up there.
unlock something.
Oh.
If it's the helping of the like the alligator story, I think we need all to be on each of us backs.
Yeah.
So we'll shout the others. If we stay on the tiles that we're already on, get them and they just kind of like use us like stepping stones and domino on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell me exactly what's happened.
Well, I think it makes sense for Weaver to get back onto your shoulders.
Yeah.
How is,
So
how
if
is
you
anyone going
if
to
you get back
to
on my shoulders and I jump on the square you're on,
Yeah.
then I'll leave space for Oriana to get on the square that I was on,
Yeah.
this one, and then who's behind us?
Flask of wine.
Flask of wine, and then it's his sister.
River Mist. Yeah, and then we're all on.
So, you get back on Scrotch's back. Scrotch takes a step. Then what you do?
I'm assuming I'm moving up a tile.
You move along one. Flask of wine hops forward. Looks at you for a second. Puts both his hand poles on your shoulder and tries to get on your back.
Sure. I allow it.
I hope this is comfortable for you.
You just hear a purr. Oh, you feel a purr.
Yeah, feel it.
Just slight kneading in my shoulders. Like.
Yeah, absolutely. And then River Mist scrambles up. I assume you tell her the pattern. She goes 3-3. You two coming up. Who else? Quaffine needs to come up. So what order are you coming up in?
Yes.
Yes.
Or no. You need to answer. We nodded. You
I
just
nodded. I went.
So do you, who goes up first?
Me.
You climb her up.
He took too long.
You get up. You can see River Mist kind of crouches down, allow you to get on her back.
Okay, yeah, I'll go on
Yeah.
this one.
You get on. It's very soft ginger fur.
Oh. I'd be a warm and can't tell one.
So it's something that's good.
What? What?
Have a martini, but in a manly glass.
A normal guy. It's because I'm clumsy.
To be fair, I hate drinking the
I don't like
martinis.
martini glasses.
I'll be
Bond
honest,
drinks
today I
martinis.
can't really take the piss out of anyone because I was like, I'm going to help. I'm going to make Julia's. I'm going to put your
To
dinner
try
in
and
the
get me out of
microwave.
bed, he was going to put my lunch in the microwave.
And it dropped on the floor.
Smash the
Didn't even
bowl.
get it out of the fridge. Just like as bringing it out of the fridge, my hand just went no.
Oh no.
Sorry,
So-
I chopped my bag of heel hoops on my lunch break.
And then you
Devastated.
I was like, no! The one moment of joy in my day.
Magmont has then got Anastriana on his back. You're all in a row on those things. What's the next step?
Does the door open?
The door does not open.
Me and Weaver climb up to
I
the next
cast
level.
Yeah, you clamber up. You're on this top level. Did you just say he doesn't know I know this hack?
No.
Something
See,
along
it's
those
not
lines.
listening,
But
yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I should check. I don't know.
I
That's
don't
the
think you
door.
do know that's a wizard's spell. Yep, you're at the
There you
door.
go, he doesn't know.
It does not.
Can I roll perception on the door?
Even with
So
that,
just like
he
you know,
doesn't
the door now.
Okay,
You're
figure
on
it
his
out
back.
himself.
These guys are still down there.
Almost
Door's still
doesn't,
open,
like,
closed.
make me hurt
You can
more.
see that the third one along. Now, for you guys, this is horrible to think about. The third one along the bottom, is lit up. The other third one from the bottom is lit up. The second one's lit up.
And
The
the
first
third.
one's lit up.
Right.
What do you do?
On the door.
Yes, on the door. There seem to be buttons.
You're downstairs.
Should we press them in?
No, we're not.
You're not at the door
No.
yet.
Press them in the order we did the thing. The puzzle.
I was thinking in the story, the good thing was coming back. The negative thing was going across in the first place. So
That
we
was so weird.
And the man carries, the crocodile carries the man across the water, and then the man has to carry the crocodile across the whole world. That's the bad thing. So the crocodile was like, oh yeah, I'll do this little thing for you, you do the same for me. But then
Yeah.
totally took advantage of it.
yeah. Yeah, we could do it 3, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna press them 3, 3, 2, 1.
You press them 3, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. I said that if you pay for tickets and you come.
So, as you press the third one, I imagine you do this quite slowly. There you go. Click. Nothing happens. Click. Nothing happens. Click. You see, it wasn't there before, but you see a sigil light up on the door. A thunderous force billows out from the door. Can I get con saves from both of you?
Oh
please?
no.
Constitution.
Oh, both of you guys. Cool.
I know, I was
Yeah.
like, no. I don't know which dice to use, the dark side or the light side,
Is it
so
like-
I don't want to choose.
Did you say con save or dex save?
Con
So
save.
that's the problem.
Yeah. She shouldn't bring more than one set of dice.
No, it is one set of dice, I just have
Oh,
a
it's
light
different
side
D20.
and a
You got an
dark
18.
side.
You got 18?
12.
Oh.
So, a couple of things happen. Scrotch, you managed to steel yourself against the majority of the blow. You still take some damage. You both take.
I was going to say, can I catch him? Would it help if we caught him?
Well, hang on.
It would mean a dex save, I would imagine.
You take 8
You
points
are
of
quite
damage.
far back.
Okay.
You take
I
5
am on
points of
your
damage.
shoulder.
Yeah.
You managed to steel yourself.
You are now plummeting to your
Weaver, you fly off his back and you start plummeting to the ground.
To
Can
my
I-
spell list.
And I'm going to roll a d4 to see how lucky you are. You are not very lucky. You land on this tile.
I was gonna say, can I do my? I don't have Featherfall, so can I do my radiant ability where I sprout my
Don't give it
angelic
thing.
wings? That
That's
help
not a
me?
reaction,
I
is
know
it?
that's not very helpful.
Oh, is it a
but-
reaction? I have
It would have to be a reaction because this is
Yeah.
happening.
Could
As
I,
you fall, there's not. Go on.
I was just wondering if I could use a dex save to grab him.
I will give you a dex save. It's very hard though. DC 18.
I have advantage.
On dex saves.
Yeah.
Now, isn't that against things that are going to hurt you that you can?
Just things that I can see.
Can you just read it out specifically? For me?
Advantage on dex against effects that you can see whilst not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
It's an effect.
I would say this doesn't count under your ability.
Okay. That's a 17.
Oh.
That's so close.
That is-
That's annoyingly.
I almost wish you'd rolled worse.
I mean, yeah. I mean, admittedly, I was like, I'll see if I can catch him. Rolled the
So,
next save and got an natural
I'm
one.
gonna give
so I'm
you
like, maybe.
A couple of options. That's not high enough.
Yeah.
By 1.
Mhm.
I will allow you to succeed on this, but there is a penalty if you do.
What's the penalty?
You don't know until you tell me whether or not.
How much life do you have?
I'm currently on 12 life.
So it's either he
Is that
falls
with the 8
down,
damage now?
Yeah.
or
Oh, that's what I meant.
you
so
grab him, but there is something happens
Where is he falling exactly? again?
onto the tiles.
Which
onto
tile?
one of the tiles, which is not
You
the
don't
tile
know
which-
yet. It's like this is like split second. I'm just giving you a chance to decide whether or not you think that's worse or the penalty will be worse.
I'm gonna grab him.
Who you play?
What's your strength modifier?
You're gonna rip his arm.
Not anymore.
+3.
You rolled luckily. You
Luckily.
lunge out. Plus what? Sorry. 3. You lunge out and you grab him. You nearly lose him. And you get your second one and you drive your claws into his chest.
And do
And you
19
pull him up
damage.
By his skin, you have horrible lesions in your skin, but you only take 4 points of damage. As you pull him back up, you've got deep incisions all down your
Is
chest
that
now.
instead of the 8?
And your clothes are intact as well.
Is that
No, as
instead
well
of-
as the 8.
Oh, okay. So, that
Yeah,
didn't go
because
well.
the thing that pushed him did the damage.
The
Yeah,
thing
I
that
thought
did,
so.
they just pushed him off, you grabbed him, scratched his chest, and then pulled him back again. Unpleasant.
Welcome.
Screw this, I'm going home.
Do we have one
I thought the
session
penalty
where
was
Tom
for
doesn't
me.
die?
It's like, Tom's just there like, stop helping!
Stop killing me.
See, you wouldn't. Well, I mean, how much extra damage? Is that 8? Well, how much damage did
You
you
took
take?
12 in total.
12 in total.
8 from the thunder wave.
I'm on 8 hit
Oh, so
points.
yeah, so you probably have got close to that with just falling.
And you didn't mess up the pattern on the tiles. so-
Exactly, which probably would have
Yeah,
triggered
you
a
could've
trap,
triggered
which
a
probably
trap.
would have done more damage to me.
How would you like to proceed?
Possibly damage to everyone else.
So
Carefully.
3, 3, 2, 1 failed.
Yes. So
And
when
it's
you
the
press
two that
3,
failed.
3, 2, it failed.
The 2 that failed. Okay. So 3, 3, 1, 2.
Is there any way of getting away from this door so I don't take another blast?
Well, you. Oh no. you
Not if
saved
you're
you,
putting this
yeah.
stuff in, someone else would have to come up. If you wanted to do the same setup again, someone else would have to come up.
Right, I'm out. Someone else get
The
up
same
here.
setup, how do you mean?
As in on each other's backs. He wants to be out of the blast, but if you wanted to do it on each other's backs again,
okay.
and he didn't want to be there,
You
you'd
have
have
one
to not
together,
be
but
there.
they were not bad people.
Alright. Well,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Should
That's why I'm looking at you like that.
press the buttons.
We should
But-
do about these chocolates. We should leave.
I imagine I still have my chef's kit.
We can
Yeah.
leave them for
They're
some
our birthday
So I have
present.
a ladle. Could I press
Wait,
the
to me?
buttons with a ladle
Well, they can be.
so I can be out of the
No.
space of the blast, like round the corner?
No.
Look at your face.
The blast came from the whole wall.
Oh, not just the door.
No.
Okay. What combination do you reckon I should try then?
I'm getting out of there. Someone else get up.
Can I roll like some kind of a history check or something? See if I.
Yeah, you can. Give
If
me
I
a.
know
This is
what-
this is. You're good at this. Give me. Just give me a straight intelligence check.
Straight.
Oh no, give me a history check.
History. And
But
see if I know.
I'll give you it with advantage because you are trap
Proficient.
finder aficionado.
And I'm proficient in history, so.
Yeah. Well, that's not why, but
Okay, well.
It is funny that your background screen don't.
That's 17 for the first one.
Oh,
I
that's
like
a
that
lot.
you later.
2 for the
So I've
second
seen
one.
mine.
So 17 plus 5.
oh
I
fuck
think-
it. So
I think
you,
I know.
as Weaver comes down like I am out, I am going, comes down, and perhaps Weaver relays to you what happened, and you think
He's
about
got 2 bottles of beer.
the story of the crocodile and the man. And you think of it in that context, and you think of how the trap was set off, and you're something, you know, everything so far has required some level of teamwork, and you think that might have something to do with the door. These guys didn't use teamwork in the right way,
Yeah. Okay.
so that's what you think. That might have been why the spell didn't work. That's what I'll give you.
Do you reckon we all have to press the button at the same time?
Yes.
Could be. Could be 4 people pressing the button.
Yeah.
Is
Or
that one
maybe just 2.
okay?
There's only 2 people
Yeah,
without
so that's
tail.
good.
You got 2
Going
arms.
back? Yeah.
Yeah, you mean
Well, there's 8 people, so what? There was 8
it's the
people.
first 2 work.
4
It's the
people
third
on
one
the
that went wrong.
squares
So
on the
maybe
floor,
one
and
person
4
pressed the
people
first
pressed
key
the
and someone else
buttons.
pressed the second key.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is each person has 2 arms, so.
Yeah, but I don't think they have to be all pressed at the same time because he pressed them separately.
Yeah, you
The
press
first
and they
two
go,
didn't-
then press and they go. That's not.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So the
Ah.
first 2 didn't trigger. It was the third one. So I think one person has to press the first 2, and then someone else has to press the second 2.
Yeah, we'll try that. Is anyone up there with me on 6D?
I would climb up, but I'm right at the back.
Yeah, I'm right at the back as well. Oh no, I'm just before you.
I'm
Yeah.
on the second.
I'm right at the back as well.
You're on the
Are
third
you?
one.
Because you made a big point about
Yeah,
going
so,
first.
but if I get off the tile, does that now
Well,
cause
well,
I
swap
break
plate-
the
I'm
chain?
swapping
Tom
places
will
with
swap
you.
places.
Were
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
on my shoulders when we pressed the first 2?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's 2 people on top of each other press the first 2, that was fine. What about if it's then...
We need someone on someone else's shoulders.
Oh wait, no, the first 2 were 3, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, never
Okay.
mind.
Like I say, you
So if
think
I-
you think the thing that's been missed here is something to do with teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll swap with Weaver and
could you-
jump
could
up
you
on the
not press
ledge,
the
so
other
then
bit?
it's
He's
Scotchy.
too scared.
Yeah.
So he's running away.
How do we want to do
He's
this?
got
So if
2
you
hit
press the
points
first 2 and I'll press the second 2.
Weaver comes down. You know when you see someone who's been trying to cuddle a cat that doesn't like them. Weaver's got that going on,
He's got
and
this,
it's a
like,
bit blackened from
The
under.
expression on his
Hair's a
face.
bit sprang there, like
You see my hat floating
Does anyone
down.
remember what my accent was?
Well,
Welsh.
Oh.
It was also something else.
It
wasn't
was Welsh.
I
West
mean, it
Country.
travels. I'm from all over. What happened to you?
oh, I got blown up by a door in a very violent
Oh.
manner.
Just,
And then a hero saved her.
Sounds like the time.
As you say. And you got all scratched up or something. You had a good evening.
Scotch Broth saved my life in a most barbaric fashion. I'm going to be
In the most
safe.
feline way
It's a
possible.
good job he's a barbarian.
Yes. Anyway, who's taking the door next? Because
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit worse than where I'm achy.
Well, do you want to jump
I
on my
kinda-
shoulders for the first 2 buttons anyway, just in case?
I think that Oriana's coming up to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they've tag teamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you want to be on my shoulders for the first 2 buttons?
There's a uniform.
Instead, you could be on your shoulders, but you could also still press the
Yeah, and so if I'm on your shoulders,
give
you press 1 and 2, and I'll press 3 and 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Oriana on my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna press 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boop, boop.
You go,
If
click,
you were on
click.
the buttons.
Nothing happens.
And then Oriana on my shoulders is gonna press 2 and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Click. Click. Nothing happens. door opens.
That was such a mean "are you sure?"
I
I knew nothing was going to
I knew he
happen.
did it. That's why I straight up was like, yes. I
That
knew
was
it was
really
it.
awkward because Max just went, Reese just went to look a bit like a gay cowboy, and then Tom came out, and they're basically wearing the same outfit.
Also, Reese's
Do you go in? Do you step into the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, the colouring's a bit
Oh,
weird.
can I check the traps?
Uh,
That's
Yeah.
what I was just
Both of you giving investigation.
22.
It
21.
might be just because he's gay.
With the door's not fully open yet. It's open a crack. Do you want to open the door before you look, or?
Yeah.
These like
Yeah.
the
So you
back
open the door.
Yeah.
The floor of this dusty,
I wish I was
40-foot high.
I called him waistcoat Tom at the beginning.
The floor of this dusty, 40-foot high, 20-foot wide chamber is littered with dinosaur bones. Webs stretch from the walls to a 30-foot tall central pillar,
Princess.
coiled around which is a narrow stone staircase, its steps covered with dust. Carved into the pillar are reliefs of a man carrying a crocodile. The reliefs follow the stairs to the top of the pillar, on which sits a large, beautiful ceramic jug.
What's a relief?
Like someone's carved into the
Mural.
wall. So
That's
like,
a relief.
yeah, it's like an indentation.
Oh. He did that just for his joke, and you kept going.
Aww.
Oh.
I didn't twig until he said. Anyway, moving on.
So I don't think we should enter yet. We should wait until we found a way to get everybody up first.
Yeah.
How much room is on this ledge? Could we all fit?
Not a lot. You couldn't all squeeze up there.
Oh, we'll go in. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to.
Wait,
Alright,
was
let's
the
tell
stuff
them-
before or the other way around?
What do you mean?
Wasn't there something before where the crocodile was carrying the man?
Yeah, the crocodile carried the man across the river,
That was-
and then the man
that wasn't
carried
it.
the crocodile across
The reason why I asked is because you all completely ignored the riddle to begin with, which seemed vital. Is it a case that now we need to swap over?
You mean the folk tale, not the river?
Maybe
No, I haven't completely ignored it. I've literally been reading from it.
Yeah.
No, it was no.
No.
Last time we played,
Last
time we played,
sorry,
everyone was
when
like,
I say everyone, I mean everyone but you and me.
Okay,
who went,
thank you. Yeah. Okay.
it was like everyone was like, look at this
I wrote
temple.
this detailed in my notes. I've been reading from it.
It's like, look at this temple. I'm just gonna walk across. Yeah, I think I'll walk across.
How?
So you guys are going to this room. You guys can't see anything. You're now that you heard the door click. Did you tell them you're going in?
I was gonna. I'll shout down and say,
We're going.
the door is open.
Let's go.
Hang tight.
You can just tell us how it opened. I don't know why I went drunk there. You can tell us how it opened in case
Yeah.
it closes behind you.
Yeah.
Press 3-3 from one person and the other person press 2-1. You might have to be on each other's back. We don't know. That's the
We
way we
were.
did it.
That's
It's the
We
way we
were.
did it, but we're kind of a kinky couple.
Yeah. It's up to you guys. Right, well, you guys come in the room. We're going to go fix it.
Are you heading into the room?
Oh, I'm going in the room.
You go in the room. Are you waiting for everyone to come up?
And enter the room, yeah.
No, because there's not enough room on the ledge.
You
Yeah,
you
we're
can
going
go
into the room and
So,
then waiting for others
You
to
can
come
go
up,
into the
yeah.
room. It's quite. The door stays open when you come in as well.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool. So we all.
So you can all get
Yeah.
up and get in. That's
Yeah,
fine.
we'll
Yeah,
go
yeah.
up. We'll all get in.
So you see the central pillar going up, and there's a
Oh.
big ceramic jug at the top, which seems to be. You can tell as well, being a Tomb Raider. You can see Tomb Raider. Raider.
Raider.
That this seems to be. Remember I said it was to protect something? It seems to be protecting this jug. This seems to
Yeah.
be what that.
Very short shorts. Like that when I do my character.
Okay.
Yeah, you're wearing
White
wonderfully
t-shirt.
short. Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Yeah. So
Lara
yeah.
Croft, babe.
What would you like to?
Oh.
Are people going up the stairs? What's the?
Can I roll an investigation on the stairs?
Yeah.
And the reliefs?
Rolling that 20. Just gonna go. Yes, stairs.
You had to say that, didn't you? That one.
You did.
As far as you're aware. There are no stairs.
I also want to do a perception
The
check.
stairs looking to you, peak condition. You've never seen better crafted stairs.
Ah, see, I knew
These are
it.
the stairs.
Can I do a perception check to get a general sense of danger, listening, looking for any
Yeah, go on.
creepy creatures?
It feels dangerous.
Yeah.
I didn't see the roll, but
It was 7, 9.
Can I do an investigation on the
It
jug?
was 7 of 9.
No, I forgot to add my little
Yeah.
bonus, but I rolled a 7, which isn't good.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Cool. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. 13.
You can see this jug, but you don't know what it is. Can I find this jug?
If you tell me what you're looking for, I can put it up on the screen.
Yeah, but then I'll tell you what it's all called.
You can type it in there.
Cool.
In fact, I can.
I was just saying you can type it in there and put it there.
Anyway, what's everyone doing? What's the approach?
Drink it.
It can't go possibly wrong.
Have you
Can I
found
roll
the jug
a-
then?
Yeah.
That jug.
That
Can I
does.
roll a history check? Do I know this?
Give me that. It's more of an Arcana check than a history check.
I am an expert in Arcana.
Oh, is that what you got?
I am gonna praise the jug.
Is that what that mini is?
No, but it can be.
Looks very similar.
Arcana.
It's a blood bowl.
That's
Ball.
not great.
Oh,
That's
on
an
the
11.
top of the trophy.
You don't know what it is.
That's why we need to go to
It's
TV.
a mighty
You
fine.
don't know what it is.
Blood bowl.
There was
What's
like
the thing
6
for it?
people
What?
in my class.
To know what a magic item is quite hard.
I think we all have to pull the corks out at
Sorry,
exactly
did-
the same
did-
time.
Did we? I said 15.
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay.
How many corks are in it?
One,
Wait,
two,
no,
three,
hang
four.
on.
It's a party thing. We all have to drink from it at the same time, like you said.
It's at the
Corks
top of the
are-
pillar at this point.
Yeah.
I
Someone
rolled a
stands in the middle,
15,
holds it up, and we all get drunk
and I
from it.
got so I got close to 18.
It's a multi.
I
It's
rolled
an
a
orgy
15.
bomb.
I just
I don't know if that's what it's called.
What?
I rolled a
An orgy
15.
bomb.
Oh.
Not I
So
didn't
everyone
add
drinks from
anything
it at the
to
same
it.
time.
You know
Without actually.
Okay.
that this jug is called an alchemy jug.
Oh, change plan.
You know.
Sorry, I saw 15 and just said 15.
I'll read out the description. This ceramic jug appears to be able to hold a gallon of liquid and weighs 12 pounds when either full or empty. Sloshing sounds can be heard from within the jug when it is shaken, even if the jug is empty. You can use an action and name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterward, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out, up to 2 gallons a minute. US gallons. The maximum amount of liquid the jug can produce depends on the liquid you name. Once the jug starts pouring liquid, it can't produce a different one or more of one that has reached its maximum until the next dawn. The liquids: 8 ounces of acid,
Ooh, that's
half an ounce of basic poison, 4 gallons of beer,
Oh.
1 gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Why mayonnaise? That is so unsanitary in the jungle.
1 quart of oil,
Did
2
you not
gallons
learn
of
anything from the
vinegar,
Jews?
8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of seawater, or a gallon of wine.
I need that water.
Mayonnaise.
A
Mayonnaise.
gallon of wine.
Yeah, but can't. Wait, can you only have one of the liquid? I thought you could have.
One
like,
liquid at a time,
Oh, okay.
per day,
That's ideal for water.
So what? If you use up all of the water, you can't then use a different.
until the next dawn.
Okay.
Question.
You cannot sustain yourself on mayonnaise.
Wait, water.
Can I yoink it?
Water while we're in the
This looks-
jungle.
It's at the top of a staircase that you have to climb up.
Water
Can I
while we're in the
climb
jungle, then
the
endless party
podium?
after we get out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rather than the stairs.
I mean, awesome. We have lots of water.
I'm going to say no, it's too sheer.
Oh, that is all the power of water.
So your climb speed allows you to climb climbable surfaces.
We can
This
refill
is
it
too
with wine.
sheer for you to be able to climb.
I mean, you've gone down. I
Is it
don't know
only
why I'm trying to
climb?
argue against it.
Is it like marble?
It's, you would not be able to. Yeah, so no, because you have a climb speed, which means you can climb climbable surfaces. For example, you wouldn't be able to. I think we've said this before. You wouldn't be able to climb a Teflon
There
wall.
was nothing they could do.
How
to
much
get
did
out
it weigh?
of
Sorry,
12 pounds.
And they figured it out by just like shoot.
Is anyone going up the stairs?
I feel
Is that
It's
the
a
stage
feature
where
called
we can't go
cat's
to the
claws.
escape room?
What's gone?
Not climbable, just cat's claws.
Bless
You're-
you.
You have a climbing speed
Yeah.
of 20 foot because your claws are natural weapons.
That's what. So yeah, that gives you a climb speed.
You're a natural
Okay.
weapon.
To be fair, I kind of think this is what the rogues were built for.
Wait, what?
Rogues going up a dodgy looking staircase.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
Scare,
that
scare cake.
It's not Halloween
Yes.
anymore.
there is definitely something I'm meant to do here, but I'm just not entirely 100%
Should I grip into the podium and kind of like rappel down? If
what were those
needs
good
be?
bits I got?
You cannot climb up the podium.
No, but can I
Chilly one.
slide down it? Like a big
Oh.
scratch post?
Oh.
You remember I got the
Um,
chips from next door?
Oh.
The chilly ones
That's
that we got.
horrible to think
We got
about.
some crisps that
No,
they
it's
look
not.
like
It's
crisps
stone, like
that
shears.
like
You wouldn't be able
Okay.
to.
But they were not. They were more like packing peanuts,
Oh.
like
Okay.
texture wise.
And they-
It was like
They tasted like your nana's cupboard.
Oh, they
Yeah.
were all. It tasted like your
They-
own mouth. They were awful.
They were
weird,
so gross.
but then had a really strong taste of pizza as well.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't pizza, it was like stale spices like your nana's cupboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
So go next door, guys, and buy those crisps, because
What would you actually do?
Can I make it to the job?
You want to go up the steps?
Can I roll perception?
carefully.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Actually, no, it'd be investigation. The stairs are incredibly dusty.
Okay.
You can't see them.
Is there any tracks?
No.
I think you've seen tracks.
Roughly how far am I from said thing?
You're in the room. It's the 30-foot high pillar,
Okay.
I think. 40 foot? No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
30
I-
foot tall pillar.
Can I tie a rope to an arrow?
No. It's not going to be able to. It wouldn't bend the stone. No.
If I tweak it like that. That's that. Yeah.
If you had a grappling hook, maybe, but you don't have anything
Oh,
perfect
I've got
for
them.
that.
Can I cast
I don't think you do.
minor illusion and project myself up there to see if anything happens?
Absolutely. You cast minor illusion of you.
Myself, yeah.
You make yourself walk up the steps. You walk up the steps. You get to the top of the steps. You're at the top of the steps. Everything's fine.
Okay.
But that's 'cause
Probably
you're-
not going to help.
I was going to say you're an illusion, aren't you? So it's not going to trigger anything. It's like having a little bat that flies around the entire dungeon, not triggering anything. Moving swiftly on.
Wait, was that from our session?
Yeah, you were asleep. I think.
You were asleep for most of it.
Yeah, I really was.
It was 8 AM. I've been there for 12 hours. What would we like to do?
Oh, 12
Rico
hours.
is going to at least, whilst this is being deliberated, he's going to sit down, light his pipe, and begin a short rest. He's probably not going to get a short rest in this
Yeah,
time,
absolutely.
but he's going to settle down and just watch.
Perfect. You start puffing down your pipe. Do you have smoke tricks?
Yeah, I've got prestidigitation, so I'm making smoke rings,
Oh.
smoke illusions. You can see a picture of Danny DeVito eating some Doritos. That type of shit.
Do you have a question?
Can I just go up the stairs and get Hick?
You just run up the stairs?
Yeah. Everyone's tried looking, so as far as I'm concerned,
Magbond
it's
is like, I
perfect.
want the fucking journal.
This is
Can I
Um,
jump on your back to do this? Because I've got fast hands.
Oh, okay.
So-
I thought you were getting on with the cat guy. All right.
No, so
No reach arounds though.
I
Oh, no,
can
that
use
was-
my.
That was President Moon Smiles.
Of course it was.
Actually, are you going to get off my shoulders? Are you going to get? Are you going to get off my shoulders before she jumps on?
I mean, I hope
We
so.
can just
I
crouch
thought
between-
you got off each other's shoulders at this point.
Yeah, I thought
We
we
can
had
just-
Like,
We can just create
Ah.
some big toes.
I thought that was that.
I'm feeling lovely. I'm going to run up the stairs.
I'm going to use a bardic inspiration on our dear Rosebud. You've been stealing from everyone all your life.
An
as a
arcane
tiefling.
inspiration.
An arcane inspiration, yes.
Cool.
So you're on my back.
You get a plus 16 next roll
As far as everyone's concerned, these are the best stairs ever.
in the next 10 minutes.
Are you on each other's backs?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
that wouldn't
I'm
work.
on his back.
Yeah.
So you.
We would fall. And also I'm a Goliath, so she would
Awesome.
die.
So you get on each other's
I paid
backs.
to see it.
You get on Magbon's back. You
Yeah.
start to go up the stairs.
Yeah.
As I said, these stairs are very dusty.
Mhm.
You start climbing up them, and then as you're going up, you realise they're not as good quality as you were assured by your good friend.
Yeah.
They're a bit crumbly, and as you go up, your feet slip. Can I get deck saves from both of you two, please?
Uh-oh.
I mean, surely he would just throw me.
Let's just see how it goes.
You've also with the
Can I have
arcane
the big
inspiration.
squishy dice, please?
You got to declare when you're going to use it, Chloe. Before
If you're going to use inspiration, you have to say you're using inspiration.
But you
Before you know if you pass.
Yeah,
So if you
I'm
roll.
not using my inspiration.
Okay.
Plus
15.
12. Not plus 12.
You, as you go to slip, you feel your weight start to push forward as Oriana starts to go forward. You start to fall forward, but you kind of brace yourself. Oriana push against the stairs, and you right yourselves, and you manage to walk all the way to the top.
This is lucky, isn't it?
Sick.
Um,
Teamwork.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was a perfect Welsh accent. Yours was.
Well, I was just taking the piss out of you saying in it.
Because that's what Welsh do, unfortunately.
So
You've
you're
got a
on
lovely accent, but we're full of chaps.
Oriana, you are on Magbon's back. You are in front of the jug. What would you like to do?
touch the jugs.
I'll use my fast hands.
What's fast hands?
There's only one
Um,
jug.
Hang on, before that,
It's a dying ship.
have you got anything on you that weighs
12 pounds.
well, what have we got on us that we can switch up to create £12? Because I've got.
How much do you weigh?
Fair enough.
Trade.
No, well, I mean,
Trade
I've
for a
got
jug.
50 feet of hempen rope that I'm sure many other people have rope that I can switch up. So if you've got something that you can spare that's £2, we will combine them. Like, if you,
I was like, I've got no amulet. Sounds good. I need to keep.
10 foot of hempen rope. 2 pounds.
£2. Ooh, 2 torches.
So if we combine those, so £12 away, I will use fast hands to
I've got.
switch them out.
For some reason mine says my torch is £10.
Just because you've got
Oh,
5
I
of
have
them.
10 torches.
Oh, yeah.
Why do I have 10
That's-
torches?
that's- yeah,
Fast
that's why
hands
in
is
case.
you can use a bonus
Because
action
people
granted
always
by your
forget to,
cunning
like-
action to
like,
make
oh,
a sleight
yeah.
of hand check.
Use
Use
all
your
the
thieves'
batteries.
tools to disarm a
None
trap,
of them
open
work.
a lock, or take the use an object action.
Use an object.
Use an object action.
Okay. So you very carefully. Oh, you're on his back. You put your hand into his backpack and pull
I'm
out a
glad
couple,
you
of,
said that.
couple of torches. Off the back of your rucksack, you pull out
The rope.
10-50 foot of rope. You get them together. You get the jug.
Mm-hmm.
You get a sleight of hand check,
Indiana
please.
Jones it. Also, as well, if a big boulder comes out,
tune.
Do the
Do the thing.
do the noise. I don't know what it is.
My
Make
voice
this-
is gone. I've been singing to children all day.
Yeah, I get a bonus.
I thought you said
Yeah.
boner.
Oh, yeah, it's a bonus
Because
action.
she's been singing to children. That's nice.
Oh, that is weird.
Ugh.
And go. That was not a good face.
No.
13.
Ooh.
You swap them around. As you fill it up, you feel nothing. You put the thing down. Nothing depresses. You got the jug.
Cool.
What do you do?
Just stand here, milking it.
Ah, you got the
Go.
jug.
I
Good
want
job. I
the
knew you could do
wine.
it.
I would like to breathe for the first time in about 3 minutes. Alright, I've
You
removed.
triggered a trap.
Yeah, breathing. Oh,
Oh.
you were all breathing. Fuck, hang on.
Yeah, I've removed my rope now. So,
Yeah, remove 2 torches.
So we got our stuff back.
No,
no,
unless you
I
take it
I
back.
removed it from my
Ah,
inventory.
right. Okay, that's
yeah.
what I was like. Oh.
I'm just talking out loud. Okay,
No.
so if we
So your iPad just died.
No, the HDMI cable may have just fallen out.
That's only what it sounded like. I was like,
Or the power cable, maybe.
I think the power cable.
Something just fell out.
don't mind me.
Ooh, get off.
if I put the jug
mate,
back in your backpack,
Where is the power cable?
On the floor, apparently.
Do you want a torch?
I can't see a power cable. Unless it's this big
It's there.
one. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit. Found it.
Reach, Frodo. Reach.
It just experiencing some technical difficult. Wow, I can't get it out.
Fucking
Yeah, we are experiencing some technical difficulties.
That's the one.
Well,
You go down the stairs?
yeah. Yeah.
See, I was when you went to Vert, I was like, phenomenal. Do.
I was playing
No,
little
no.
Spanish flea.
You pick up the jugs and you start to go down the stairs. You successfully get to the bottom. Or you nearly do. Can I get, as you do, your foot slips. Can I get 2 deck saves?
What was my thing again?
Could I have my squishy dice?
Could I do a deck save to save one of them?
Well, they haven't fallen yet. Let's see.
Hey.
Save the jug.
And
Okay.
21.
That's beautiful. Go on.
It was, to be fair, the way
Can
it
I-
rolled,
can I
it was
just-
beautiful.
I did say you
I
run
got
the table. I don't know
+3.
if you heard, but I said I'll put the jug in your backpack.
Oh no,
Hey,
it's
well,
a 20. But
I
I
didn't
did.
know.
In his
I was looking
backpack.
at con save.
Sorry?
so I was
In his
looking.
backpack.
Yeah,
Well,
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm not holding the jug.
Okay.
I did say
I'm not
when I
like
rolled the
policing
table.
you. It just caught my eye. I was like, wait, that's not
16.
You both right yourselves. You get to the bottom of the stairs. You've done it. You've got the jug.
Cool. Okay.
Well, I've got
Can I roll a perception as well to see if there's
Oh,
anything
God,
else
yeah.
in and around nearby?
Yeah, give me a
I
perception
love
check.
that so
You don't want it? Give it back.
No.
My job.
That is a
Love that
30.
film.
3-0.
It's the sort of thing you put it in.
It's
What was
just
that?
same as
30?
it is.
3-0.
Yeah, you nothing has changed. Everything as it was. This dusty old room full of dinosaur bones. You've got the jug. You've left the rope and torches at the top. You're all good.
Might I suggest, since I've taken 2 traps to the face, that we take a short rest for an hour?
Nah, let's crack on.
Maybe we should get out of here first and then set
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah, do I get my thingies back on the short rest?
What time is it in game?
What?
The life
Time
points
is
I
it
get
in game?
It is around midday.
Okay. Yeah, short rest would be nice.
You take a short rest inside. Is then we're going to go tell Quash and Koopaloo what's going on?
Oh, if we can leave the temple and then take a
Yeah.
short rest.
you
That's
leave
what the
the
plan
temple.
was.
Yeah, there is like a tent out there, isn't there?
Is there what,
Yeah.
have we done the whole temple then? Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fair enough.
Wunderbar. You leave the temple.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
good call.
What's
Uh,
adding the jug to your inventory?
No, what was the jug called?
Alchemy
Alchemy
jug.
jug.
Not customizing.
Okay. You head outside. Once again, it is pouring with rain. Absolutely guttering it down. You can see the big tents, you can see the small tents. Like I say, you can see the little bird running around in a pen near the camp.
It's a little tense.
Get out.
Never.
Just leave.
Well, maybe next week.
No one uses these tents anymore.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Past tents.
Boo!
Ooh, the mine was funny.
what
It
did I
got the
do?
desired reaction.
You go to
Guys,
the
guys,
tent.
they're
You go to the tent with Quash and Koopaloo.
Mhm.
Noise. Yeah, you see Quash's. Quash, as you come, he's like looking out the tent door, kind of through the rain. You can't actually see the river anymore because of how heavy the rain is. It is fucking pouring it down. I guess you run in. All the tabaxis shake their fur and look like big footballs. Yeah, and then you sit inside the.
Now they are all balls
Cheetos.
of stuff.
Sorry,
Now they are all balls of stuff.
I have become the board of stuff.
So what do we roll?
Oh,
for a
I
short
got off
rest?
the ball of stuff. Wait, did I get to like rest while I was on the ball of stuff? Could I have like fallen asleep while he was carrying?
It was a very small ball of soft. When did you get to touch his
Oh
ball?
no, I'm not on his, not his ball of stuff.
Everyone
He
got off
is
his
a
back
ball of
ages ago.
Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about the literal ball of soft. Oh, you want to touch the tabaxi the ball of soft?
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that your guy? Who's?
No, I was the other one.
Look.
Yeah, you're the one that.
Harry
got
made a
that.
joke about them being balls of soft, and I think it's good.
Harry's in love with the ball of soft.
And it did. There's 2 balls of soft, and I didn't touch the ball of soft that Kerry's in love with.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who's got the highest passive perception out of them?
I would imagine the rogue.
Have you?
No.
No.
Which
Which one's passive?
It
Yeah.
says
No,
passive.
I have the
16.
same.
16.
12. I am
I
a.
think we asked
Yes.
this last session and everyone was like, it's me, and I just didn't say anything else. Like, no, actually,
You
it's me.
notice.
I think you're right.
You notice something you didn't see earlier. Actually, you see a totem pole
Yes.
that's kind of in the rain. You see like just towards the back of the tent, you see a stack like a totem pole of like all different face shapes. You can see like a bird at the top, some kind of frog creature, a kind of what looks like a rabbit with a bit of a horn, You can see them all standing like a totem pole standing there.
Horn or horn?
Horn. Like a unicorn but a rabbit.
Oh, flashbacks.
Anyway, do you go into the tent?
Can I check out this totem pole?
Yeah, is everyone else got... It is, like I said, pouring it down. Are people staying out there and checking it out? Or going to the
We
tent?
was fed up. He's going to go to the tent.
You
to
going to the
sit
tent?
down.
I kind of imagine sorry.
I was just going to say, because I'm a totem warrior, so would I get some kind of advantage
No.
trying to figure out this totem pole?
No.
No knowledge of totems?
I just imagine that as I'm running from the temple door to the tent, I kind of see it and slow down and just stand and stare at it in the rain. So before I've even reached the tent, I'm just like...
Okay, is everyone else going into the tent?
Anyone else go check out the poles?
No, we've not seen it, so we'd be in the tent.
Yeah. So you go up to the totem pole.
Well, I haven't seen it. I'm wet. Don't want to be wet.
You get to the totem pole, you kind of got the boats to your left, the totem pole standing in front of you. And you look for a second, and you can see it's almost got like spears sticking out at the side. And as you approach, the totem pole boom, 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 falls apart, and you are surrounded by small creatures with spears. And as you do, you hear a... You turn around and you see the boats are full of small creatures with spears. Before I go to initiative, what would you like to do?
Do I know what they're speaking?
French.
What languages do you speak?
Don't know just yet.
I speak Goblin, and they speak in Goblin.
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Infernal, and Thieves' Cant.
You don't.
Thieves can't
Oh,
what? Sorry.
you recognize a few words of these sound like thieves can. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
How tall are they?
You can't see, but they're like 2.5, 3 foot.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah,
And
I'm
then-
not there, so I can't see, so I'd have to climb
18.
With that disadvantage.
I rolled a 14. with
You are
15.
getting into the tent, and then your ranger ears prick as you hear goblin.
Oh.
Is it the same language?
Sorry? They use the same alphabet as dwarves.
Do they use the same alphabet? No. Are we asleep?
No, you've literally just got to the tent and this has happened.
All them 30.
There are a total of
Which for
there are a
D&D
total
adventurers,
I
all-
tap
of
you and give you an extra 5 health.
12
Thank you.
little people with masks on.
Solid.
See if I can get a picture for you. What are these guys called?
Little shits.
Goblins. The sleeping goblin. Gobble gobble.
And he gobbled away. Gobble,
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 gobble.
gobble.
Till the very next day. Bum,
bum, bum, bum, bum.
I broke the
Sometimes
group.
sing that at work and it makes the children.
You see, so they all look like this.
We
basically.
don't. What's our excuse?
You don't even have children. Like I have children. She lives with a child,
Yeah.
which is me.
I'm just a
doing-
big child.
Can I understand what they're saying?
Did you speak goblin?
Yeah.
Do I speak Welsh?
Yes, you can understand.
No, I speak giant.
I speak German.
They say
I speak.
there seems to be one.
Can't-
Oh, if I give you, you can't give me a
All
perception check
slices.
with disadvantage because you
Don't
haven't
put
necessarily
my
heard
bed to
them.
this spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I
you're
thought I
in the
went
tent.
to totem.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, to try and do.
Oh, I thought it was just.
perception.
I thought it was just you. You
No,
both. went.
I went to do. Yeah.
They say, behind your boats, give us your stuff.
Oh. I repeat in Goblin. No.
Do you want to die, fool?
Do you want to hear it in another language?
Um, it says in goblin, fuck you. We'll go to initiative.
Cool.
What are you looking for?
Insanity.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've already got that.
What's it say?
12.
Plus 2, 14.
Fuck you. Oh wow,
Oh,
I've got a plus
sorry.
7 to initiative.
Jesus.
You get a plus 7 to initiative.
Oh wow.
Because you are a ranger.
Ranger danger.
And I rolled a 19.
Anyone get?
We were all sitting down for a nap, and all of a sudden she's like, "Alright, I've got this."
26.
Anyone get high?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone get higher than 20?
22.
We both got
21.
22.
You got.
We both
What?
got 22.
Oh,
What's your
I'm not going to do
dexterity?
anything.
18.
We're all going to
Same
dead
as-
by my go. I'm supposed to be the
That's Rihanna's. That's
I got
yours.
pow pow.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
Tom's.
Thank you.
I got
Sorry, 'cause I'm
20.
going to tell you all that the
You all rolled amazing.
14!
I don't think we've ever had initiative this high.
I rolled almost double yours.
A rock's gonna kill me, because every time I roll good initiative, something bad happens.
At least you can speak.
It does.
To be fair, you're
This is the highest I've been in
this
initiative
time.
Yeah.
for like ever.
I always roll really bad initiative.
This is not going to go well.
We're all gonna die. Now what do I do?
Shoot an arrow!
It's either not going to go well, or I'm just going to be sat like, big guy with an axe. Oh, you've killed everyone. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably quite
I
a
got
good-
Eldritch
There's,
Blast.
there's 12 goblins. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill them all.
No,
You'd
you'll
be
get at least
surprised.
one
I
shot.
managed to kill 20 by mistake.
Wait!
I don't think I can kill more
What's
than one at
Julia
a time.
remembered?
They're
Oh,
NPCs
it's each
and they fell
creature.
asleep.
Oh.
That includes these guys, doesn't it?
Someone, I didn't
Wait,
hear someone
Morgan,
cast
when it says each
sleep,
creature,
and
does
and
that
then I did
include
miss thunderous
Depends what
step,
spell?
and it just killed a load of them because they only had one
Shatter.
life point. And I was like,
Yes, it would be
oh.
that.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
they also hits because of the sleep. That was like, oh.
Oh.
So it's described as everyone just explodes into a burst of blood.
That sounds beautiful.
Where's Thunderclap
Well,
mode?
as I'm going to be last,
I was just thinking, I wish I was my druid so I
You'll
could use like
acquiesce.
Thunder Wave. Yeah, I was just thinking, this, like, why has this not happened in our other campaign? I would
Yeah, this has
love
never
this.
happened when I've had Thunderclap, and now it's here, and I'm 5th. Like,
Clap those cheeks.
fucking need the money.
Wow!
I missed
You
something.
should see the conversations I'm having with people. I need help.
Okay, so these are not very healthy goblins.
I'm starting a therapy business if you want to
So,
talk to me.
Who's first?
Might need help.
Your ranger ears prick. You hear behind you the sounds of goblins. You are 10, 20, 30. You're about 30 feet away, so you can get there this time.
I'm just gonna like tell everyone in the tent in case they haven't heard. There's some goblins. They're trying to steal our boats. They're threatening us.
Alright.
That's totally. Sorry, I can't speak. Never mind with an accent. Give me
No,
a
not my porridge.
You can see one of them looks bigger than the rest.
Yeah.
Almost
okay.
like a boss of some variety.
Alright, well I'm gonna try and shoot him with my longbow.
Okie dokie.
You're wrong. Ooh, that's not good.
That's an 11.
An 11.
Yeah.
You go for the boss. You see it fires, and you see her. This goblin's mask seems particularly strong, and boom, it hits in the wood, but does not manage to penetrate. Would you like to do anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Aim lower.
Oops.
I can't shoot again.
No, no, just
Do you want to get up to them, or do you want to stay where you are?
I'm alright where I am.
If you want to,
yeah,
you
we
can
can
do
see
things like.
range on you.
What you could do things like, if you wanted to get into the tent, for example, you could
Yeah.
get cover this turn.
Okay,
So they
yeah,
can't
but
get
I'm at
you.
the doorway of the tent
Yeah, so you
anyway,
can get
so
behind
I'll
the
dodge
door.
back into the tent, and I'd be like,
Cool. So that
"Get
means
on
they
the
can.
place I missed it.
Uh,
Yes,
Okay.
I was fast.
Comrades,
not
I
very
have
precise.
good news and I have bad news. One, I shot them. Two, I missed. Go.
Your turn.
Oriana, you are right up to. You are surrounded by.
You just
There are-
messing it up.
There are 6 goblins around you, and there are 3 goblins in each boat.
Question.
I hope I can provide an answer.
If I have 2 short swords
Yes.
and
Are
I
you moving or just?
swing,
I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah.
could I cut through potentially more than one?
So,
I wasn't
If
sure if you
you
were just taking
hit
it back
one-
off.
Since I just had my turn.
and kill it with your first strike, any leftover damage
Carries
will
over.
carry on to the next one.
Okay.
Couple of things. You are.
Bless you.
Bless you. You are within 5
Nah.
feet of an owl. Okay?
Of an
Sorry,
owl?
the person you're about to attack is also within 5 feet of an owl, which means you can also use your sneak attack.
Ah.
Yes, that gives you extra what's-the-magic.
Yeah, extra damage. Yeah, I was funny enough, I was actually going to say, well, considering we're surrounded, I doubt I could use my sneak attack.
No.
But I can.
Sneak attack is less to do with whether or not they can see you and more to do with. Because they'll be.
Yeah,
because you're
I
sneaky,
do
they'll be
an
distracted
extra
by the other thing.
2d6 damage.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
so I would like to sneak attack with my dual short swords.
Are you going for the boss or the little guys?
I didn't think that was
little guy.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Roll to attack. Do you have fine?
I get +6 from my short
I
sword.
don't
So
have
I
that.
don't use.
Same thing, I keep wanting to make a wizard because I just want to do fireball.
What'd you get?
8.
Your first roll for your second attack with your offhand.
Oh.
Is that a nat one?
That's a nat 1.
You had it.
Who's the
As
next
goblins fall around you, you go to draw your short swords. You slip in the mud. You go to strike one. You nearly fall on your back as you go to strike the second, and they all laughing at you.
They're all from the Emerald City.
That definitely sounded like a hag kind of laugh.
What would you actually do?
I hear the laughing and I rage.
What do you do when you
Yeah.
rage?
How dare you?
All my hair just stands on end and I go.
Just pop up.
You have to do a king and stand there and look menacing.
Awesome.
Fucking King's Rage is the best.
And I'm gonna go for the ones in the boat.
Are you running away from these guys?
More less
Because
rage
you are
is the more
surrounded.
You don't.
If you
Okay.
run to the boat, you will trigger attacks
It's
of
the
opportunity.
monologue.
Okay. I'll go for the ones next to me then, in front of me.
Roll to attack. Are you going for the boss or are you going for the little guys?
I'll go for the boss.
Nice.
I've got my great axe. It's an 8 to hit.
Oh my god, no, you miss. You run in pure rage, you go to swing, but you're too angry, it's muddy, it's wet, you can't see them, you completely swing over their heads, completely miss it. That's your turn, but you are still in a rage. 4.
Me.
Like
How
he was a weeping
far
angel
away
or
are
something.
they from our
30 feet.
But he didn't
Oh,
even move.
there's 30 feet to the group with these guys,
Right.
and there's 30 feet to the group on the boats.
If you make me get up on
Uh,
the
I
pits.
wish
To the leader.
I wish
I'm
Chris
just like,
would respond to my
"Ah,
mum that way.
you're a bit more of a dirty brown colour than our current good old water deep
That's why you
gallows.
need the editions of
Wisdom,
Just arcane whispers, yes.
You don't sing though.
wisdom save?
Wisdom
I've met
save.
him briefly, but yeah.
Oh, I'm
Basically, if he
so
was
sorry.
down playing video games,
Is it a nat 20?
Yeah, I got that 20.
It still takes
I think
3
I can't get
damage.
them to leave
I
me
believe.
alone.
You see her wince.
True.
And she goes,
Yeah, you didn't say
I'll just middle fingers.
Stop.
And I'm not allowed to give him technology to sit in
I didn't even want to do that. You gave me fucking shit.
sorry,
spells.
that's you at 5. What?
Alright,
I
Woody.
gave you the spells that were available to you.
What would you like to do?
I was going to thunderclap, but it will affect these guys.
No one's by the boats yet. If you want to, because there's 6 in the boats, you could go to the boats and thunderwave.
Oh,
Thunderclap or thunderwave?
Thunderclap, it says,
It's very
you
useful. It
create a
killed a lot
burst of
goblins.
thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw
Yeah.
or take 1d6.
1d6.
Fuck!
So you can. So the ones in the
Like,
boats.
There's not one part of that that you
The
managed
one-
to get through.
The ones in the boats have got no one near them, and
Yeah.
they seem. So you can, if you wanted to, you could run to the boats and
Would
try
it
and
break
blast
the
them.
boat?
No.
Would it create the boats then?
It targets creatures, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, he answered, but he didn't.
Are the
So I'm
boats-
going to ask
Yeah.
again.
Are the boats sentient?
It's a spell I'm
What should
very
be fucking
familiar with.
mimics?
Yeah.
Fuck this. Yeah, I want to go to the boats and do the
You
Like
thunderclap.
squelch
mimics
through the
and
mud,
accidentally
getting to the boats. How do you cast your spells?
It's been
Oh, we
hibernating.
got one less dead boat though.
What do you do?
It says S.
No, what do
No,
you
but
do?
like,
Somatic.
personally,
So
do you
S
just-
means somatic person, which means you need to move your hands. So what kind of things do you do before you cast? Or do you just clap them?
I feel like I
Just-
just
Just
Mr.
middle
Miyagi,
fingers.
Mr. Miyagi, you've got to rub your hands
Just
first.
middle fingers.
Just fuck you.
Damn it. Enjoy pizza croissants.
We don't like
No, I just like
Why is it
croutons.
fucking lager?
The croutons are good.
other croutons.
Yeah.
Well,
100%. I'd just like have my middle fingers off of them and then just be like, nah.
Fuck yeah, so that is con saves, yeah?
Yeah.
6 con saves.
I don't know
What's your DC?
14.
14. Success. Fail. That's a D12. Fail. Fail. Success.
I wasn't counting how many fails. there
No,
were.
it's fine, I'm doing it, don't worry.
thank God. It's quite funny though.
So-
fail. Oh,
Just
you
roll
rolled
damage
a
for me.
D12.
So it's 1d6.
And it's half on a success, right?
I don't know, it doesn't say.
If it doesn't say it, it's not.
6!
Fuck Yes. You.
Oh wait, 1d6 plus. Oh no.
No, it's not plus
it's not plus anything.
Do you know, I'll try.
Get your prawny tube away from us.
The first time I've ever said that.
It's so large and pink
Thank you.
and hollow.
What?
Oh, you've dyed your hair.
You run forward. You.
It's it's the magic colours.
You speak Goblin, right?
No.
You run forward, and they have their shorts and like.
Can I hear
You.
what they're saying?
Sorry. They are no. In fact, they're shouting a word. They're going booyah, booyah, booyah. That's Goblin for magic. As you appear, zoom, poof, you blast them with magic. 2 of them fly in the air, frazzled, land in the water, dead. And the rest of them all, you can see. You fucked a lot of them up. But there are still 4 left in the boats, but you fucked up a lot of them.
Yay!
Awesome. Then it is 5, 6.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I really can't.
So how many? What's left?
There's only 2 goblins that died. So there's 6 goblins with Magmond and Oriana, 4 goblins in the boats.
Scotch and.
What did I say? Magmond, sorry. 6 goblins with Scotch.
I'm Magmon. Yeah, I was like, wait.
6 goblins with Scotch and Oriana, 4 in the boats, and there's a goblin, like a stronger goblin with these guys as well. So actually a total of 7 goblins with them.
Oh, okay.
Probably they're all so poorly.
Sorry.
They're all so poorly.
I'm not poorly.
So if I understand Divine Smite correctly,
I'm so healthy.
Yeah.
that's just added to my attack. It's not a.
So if you hit,
If I
you
hit
can
with-
decide whether or not you want to use it, and you use it per spell slot. A D8
Yeah.
per spell slot, and you only have level 1
Practice your
spell
wrist
slot.
So can I?
I think it's the dice tray. David might be right.
You can't say that.
I know, that's why I said it whilst it wasn't there.
I feel like it's too early, but we're probably gonna have a rest
He's
after this. So
still
if I
Somewhere.
channel divinity,
Somehow he's heard you in his mind.
First.
He's just
What use of channel? What would you be doing?
just hearted something
Uh,
off the chest.
Oh my god.
His ego is burning.
We are live streaming to the front.
oh, I didn't read that one.
Since he's not in the game, he has to listen to the game. Become the game.
What use of channel divinity you want to use?
Scratch that. One of them's one of them's a bonus action, one of them isn't. So it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So I just want to check that. So if I hit them with my battle axe, run up and hit them with my battle axe,
Yeah.
and add channel divinity, I can choose to add not channel divinity, the other thing.
Divine's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can choose to do it if you hit it.
Yeah. So I'll run up to the closest one.
Do you want to go to the ones that are the 7 around these guys, or the 4 in the boats?
I'm going to go to the leader.
Cool.
Aim for the leader. Cut off the head, and the serpent thus dies.
Does not die, it grows 2 in its place.
No, that's a hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Fucking loser.
So you run up
Me.
to.
No me. Sorry, what?
You went up to the boss.
I went up to the boss. Ooh, okay.
You're more like a tool.
12?
You want more count.
12 will miss, I'm afraid. You run up, squelching through the dirt. You get your battle axe and you go straight over her head, and you hear from behind the mask as you completely whiff. Did you say your channel divinity is a bonus action?
Oh, wait, no. Yes, my channel divinity is a bonus action. It gives me advantage on attacks.
I'll allow you to use that. That's fine.
Yeah.
For how long?
I'm very realistic there.
You said it just as I clicked off the screen.
Imagine it's a minute.
You gain advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So
So you roll
try
that again?
Apple.
14.
Apple?
Your axe
JD apple.
lodges in her mask, and you manage to pull it out, but you haven't done any damage.
I disagree.
I'm sorry. That was your turn.
Got some dice, baby.
No, but I want some crisps.
That was 6. That's all of you guys.
6.
It's the goblins.
You should
Sam.
eat. Oh, they're
There is some. I've got some ready salty crisps in the banner.
there. Oh, rubbish.
I've got some salt.
Oriana, goblins attack you with their scimitars.
That's rude. Oh wait, no, you did hit them, didn't you?
Yes, you did hit them.
Okay.
Oh, I missed.
What's
I
your armor
slipped-
class?
I slipped in the
You
boat.
tried to hit. What's your armor class?
I don't know. 15.
They all go in, but you are a whirl of defences. They kind of come through you, slip and slide, duck and dodge out. Some of them catch you, but it scrapes up your leather armour. They don't hit you at all.
Sweet.
And you don't have a shield on, do you? Scratch.
No.
What's your armor class?
17.
Not a chance. The three goblins also try to lash at you with their scimitars, but a couple of them nick you, but in your rage, they don't do anything to you. You are absolutely fine.
That's it. Thank you for the host. Appreciate.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I went to college with them.
Then the goblin boss is going to attack Magmont.
Oh, I'm
9
going
o'clock.
to use cutting words and be like, fat ass.
Is that a reaction?
Yes.
Ooh, on the goblin boss.
Yes.
So what's that? Wisdom save?
I think it's, let me just get it up quickly.
They know me so well. No, because I got in my head I want that. Ooh, yes, I love one of them.
As a reaction, when a creature that's not used in charm, you can see within 60 feet,
I'm
makes
not
an
vegan
attack
though,
roll, ability check, or damage roll. You
Yeah.
can expend a bardic inspiration or
Wait,
arcane
are they?
inspiration.
Because of the oil.
Roll at the dice and subtract the number
It's like
of the
thinking about
creature's
stuff
roll.
like
So no save.
So you roll a d6.
Yes. Oh fuck. That's 1.
Do you know what? It's enough. The one you just tried to attack, Magmon, lunges at you with her scimitar, completely missing you, clanging against your very heavy armour, and then goes to make another attack and tries to get in, but you just get you have a shield, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as she goes to hit you, you get your shield and poof, bop her in the face, and she kind of is dazed for a second, unable to do damage. From the tent, the 2 tabaxis are going to fire at the ones in the boat. That is one hit. One of the goblins dies in the boat. And then you've got you see Quasha lights a ball of fire and throws it through the rain. And just as it gets to one of the goblins, it putters out. And then Koopa Louie, in my opinion, best member of the team, hits a goblin with it stretches out his arm. It's like a sling. Picks up a rock, swings it, launches it at one of the goblins in the boat, and kills them.
Woo!
Show up.
Awesome. That is their turn. Then back to the top. Oriana.
It's
Nostriana.
Sorry, you're first, aren't you? That happened so long ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's been 81 years.
And the big one's still there, isn't it?
The big boss is still there, yeah.
Let me look for that one. Okay, that's a
Oh, done.
23, sorry.
23 in total?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Roll your damage. Do you get anything special for hitting things as a ranger or anything? Abilities you're not using?
I don't think so.
Don't you get something if... What subclass did you take?
Gloomstalker.
Are you a Gloomstalker? No, like in your other campaign.
Bastius.
Is Bastius a Gloomstalker ranger?
He's. What's the dark history one? The dark past?
No, it's fine. Just look at it. Sorry. Look at the features and traits because I'm trying to work out if she has Colossus Slayer.
No, I don't think I do.
Oh no, that's
I've got favoured
Hunter.
enemy, favoured terrain, natural explorer.
You should have... No, that's fine.
that's
I've
Hunter.
got a +2 to
The
attack
hunter
rolls
archetype, yeah.
on ranged weapons.
That's fine. No worries.
Yeah.
So you hit anyway. So that's with a longbow, is it?
Yeah.
So that's a D8 plus your dex.
Only rolled the 1, but I've got a +5. So 6.
So 6 points of damage. So who were you shooting at? One of the little ones or the boss?
The big one.
Nice. As you see this goblin swing for Magmon, you're waiting there with your bow, you're waiting to time it. as she lunges up with her scimitar, you see she just creaks open her mask. You've been waiting for that shot. Goes straight through under the mask, into her neck. And you see she starts choking on her own blood. Snaps it out, and you see the mask turns to look at you. Fuck you! That's your turn. Nice. Alright.
Am I still on the floor at this point?
You're not on the floor, that was a flavour, don't worry. You're not prone.
One floor. Okay, so I'm gonna go again with my short sword, please.
Big one or little one?
Oh,
What?
I'll go big one now that it's been hit.
I realised I have a
Okey-dokey.
reaction. Hellish rebuke.
Just so you know, your damage won't carry
Have you
through
been
if you
hit?
hit something that's already been injured.
Have you been hit?
No,
Okay.
You have to bring something from 100 to 0.
but like when I get hit, I can do that.
Okay, but then I'll go for
That's the other one I always forget.
little ones.
Go for the little ones, yeah, cool.
19
That'll hit.
for the first one. 12 for the second.
In total. So your first one hits, so that is with the short sword, that's 3d6 plus your dex.
For damage.
Yeah, because she's got sneak attack.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
6, 1, 3. So 10 plus 4. 14.
14.
I think it might be dead.
With one fell swoop, you behead one goblin, behead the next, and then drive your sword into the next one, almost making like a goblin shish kebab.
Nice.
You tried to slice in with your second sword, but you completely missed, but you managed to draw out. You have fucked up a lot of goblins. Your turn.
I'm gonna go for the leader again.
Nice.
Oh, actually, should we?
Sorry, very quick. How many points of damage did I do to the third goblin?
2. To the third,
Yeah.
4.
Monday off
Four.
this week, so I've worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the leader.
You go for the leader, nice.
Yeah, of the tribe.
Till 7 at night, so
I'm getting colonizing vibes from this.
Crazy.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
I get you,
I
I
wake
get
up
you.
at 5, I don't get home till
with my great
I
axe.
just looked at that
Sorry?
picture.
With my great axe.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
And now I think I've caught
It's a 19 to hit.
19, that'll do it.
Day off?
So D12
Oh, Saturday,
plus your
Sunday.
strength plus 2 because you're raging.
No,
Doesn't get paid
I
sick.
don't get sick for AM, I didn't get a disciplinary reduction in days off sick.
Yeah.
I've already had a day off sick this year.
Well, 14 damage.
14 to the boss.
I know what you mean. I work for a company like that. I was just like,
You square up next to Magmond, who's also been attacking the boss. As the arrow from
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Anastriana
I
digs
don't
into its neck and it
account
snaps it
for
off,
it,
you
but
get your
it was
axe and
I had-
boom,
and it's within-
pile drive.
this was within
You
12 months
crack.
of
She's wearing this mask of some kind of horrifying ape, like with a horrifying snarl. You crack in the side, you dig deep into like her rib cage, and you snap the bottom half of the mask off, and you can just see the kind of goblin jaw beneath. You have fucked her up.
Like 9
Awesome, nice. Then it is 3, 4. What would you like to do?
I will cast Dissonant Whispers on
Sorry?
the
Yeah.
head
Yeah, I
gobbo.
set off at 25
Six.
past
Nice.
6 and I started at half
Stop a
7.
failure. You're the biggest
And then,
failure of the
just
squad.
You're
All the
not
other
big.
goblin chiefs are better than you.
The bosses keep
Your
their
mask is
hands
cheap.
full. Oh, I'll leave Joe's thing.
It's a knockoff.
That is a 12.
Let's have a
I
look.
let home, I let home. I was like, what is this?
you don't know what to do with it.
Oh my god. I was like, I can cook
Lewis's so
dinner
takes
and then eat
3d6.
it. I have leftovers for breakfast.
Nice.
I can get up at 6.
That's 9, 11.
And that's psychic damage, yeah?
Psychic damage.
Anastriana fires an arrow deep into its neck. As that happens, you drive your axe into its side. You come along, crack, breaking its mask, and the last thing this goblin hears, you will never be cooking. It reaches its hands up and collapses to the floor, dead. A couple of things. Alright,
Yeah.
no, Anastriana.
No. Yeah.
Just Gloomstalkers have something really good.
Okay.
At the start of your first turn in combat, your walking speed increases by 10 foot, which lasts until the end of that turn. You can also take the attack action twice, and if the attack hits, the target takes an extra D8 damage.
Oh.
So what?
That isn't anywhere on my sheet.
It should be in the features and traits.
I'm looking all over my features and traits and I haven't seen it anywhere.
Oh, that's fancy stuff. Excuse me. You can do that. Can you do that? No, your laptop sucks.
Oh, is
You
it?
just put fingerprints on my laptop.
Oh,
No.
it is there. I just didn't
So
read
what
through
I will
all.
do is I'll allow you
What
to
is
take
that?
a second action, a second attack to hit one of the goblins,
Okay.
and if it
That's
hits,
some
you'll
of
do
those
2d8.
They look. I
Like
can't
now?
see
Yeah,
that.
just because you
Look
should,
how
don't
that's
it goes down.
Plus 5. So 12.
12,
No, sorry, I was reading
Plus
wrong.
9.
Plus 9, 16.
that'll hit.
Yes.
And is that going to one of the boat goblins?
Yeah, sure.
So that is 2d8
What the-
plus 6.
Well, they both 7s.
14. So that's 20 points of damage.
Are you sure it's plus 6?
Right.
Plus 5 here.
I don't like it. I'll
Plus
be
5,
honest.
so that's 19
Anyway,
points.
not worried.
Oh, sorry, 19. you,
Makes a big difference.
you fire an arrow, and it threads a fucking needle. As you kill
What was
5,
that?
8.
Ooh.
What's that?
You kill 3 goblins as your arrow goes
Top of the
through all their
black
heads.
thing, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Good job.
said that.
I did it. I did the thing. You're welcome.
Wait, does that mean there's no goblins left?
No, there are 3 goblins around these guys. I knew because at level 3, powerful stuff starts
Yeah, I
happening. I
was
was like,
thinking
she should be able to do
I was
more.
thinking, why can't I see anything
Phenomenal.
decent? I just wasn't reading.
That was you killing them off.
I'm concerned about my eyesight.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't see, so it's gonna have to give me my glasses back.
Quaffine.
So there's no goblins near me.
No goblins in the boat, but there's 3 goblins. You can get to them, or you can help blast them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast them.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie. Why did I say it's not that bad? Says seeing.
This is a little bit more swoopy.
The lenses are different, so one is short-sighted and the other is long-sighted.
I had that before
Right,
I
this
got
one's
my eyes
this one.
lasered.
No,
I was minus 2.7.
You can't read. I
Five
get
and one eye.
I got
Plus
3.
2.7
I'm just putting it in there.
You're putting it in
So it
jail.
was
So I got a 9 in total.
So I feel your
Phew,
pain.
you
'cause
fire off an Eldritch
it's
Blast, it
worse when you don't have your
smacks
glasses
into the mud of the
because
ground,
both.
flies in
Yeah.
the air.
Rather than
Look,
like, if you're
it's
long-sighted, you're like,
raining,
okay, I can deal
it's
with
hard
it.
for you to
If
focus.
you're short-sighted, you I can deal with this.
I don't like
completely
that.
A bit of both, it's like,
I
I'm
need
going
to
to throw
hold
up.
close one eye at a time.
They asked the opticians, is that how do you deal with it? So, well, if I have to read, I'll use that eye, and if I have to look distance, I'll look. And then
You just need an iPad.
Yeah, that's really bad.
You definitely shouldn't be doing it. Oh, I've done it for like 13 years. but
Well,
okay.
maybe someone should have told me.
Yeah.
Magmon,
Oh, what?
I can
there are 3 goblins left.
It's my left eye that's short-sighted and my right eye that's long-sighted as well.
Are they by the boats?
So it really confuses
No, they
me.
are next
I
to you.
used to get comments
Oh,
like,
all the
why
boat
you're
ones are dead.
squinting at me, and it would be like this. 'cause
So
I'd be
I
reading,
rage.
you know, what
No.
I'm doing. And everyone would ask me why. I'm like, it's not
Palabarian.
Palavarian. Ooh, no. I still want to try that old. I saw a TikTok about creating Riddick, basically a rogue barbarian.
Oh yeah.
As it gets higher and higher, it just becomes insane. And I'm like, I want to do
Do you know
this.
the only thing that upsets me about this dice set? It
Is
doesn't
it?
have a D100.
I guess I'm going to keep
You
it
want
simple.
one?
I'm going to
Yeah, but
hit the
they're
near.
custom.
So.
Do we hit the healthiest
You could
one?
have a black one if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
Cool.
loads. Like, this is
You,
full.
you make that
Ooh.
for him.
Just
Yeah.
22 hits.
Means
Oh yeah, a 22 will do it.
Keep
Without being too obvious, are they particularly squishy or are they fairly robust?
They are particularly squishy,
Okay,
but
so there's no point adding.
no. If you do a fuck ton of damage, you might kill them all in one swoop.
Okay, well, screw it. Let's chuck a channel divinity.
Divine Smite.
Yeah, that
Oh,
one.
you have advantage,
Oh, we do have
so you might get a crit. So you can try again if you want.
I'll do that again. No, much worse.
Never mind.
moving swiftly on from that one. So I had.
Maybe you should wait till New Year's.
Oh, what happened there? So I'm using it one-handed because I've got an axe.
Yeah. So it's a D8.
So it's.
So it's 2d8 plus your strength.
What?
So if you
Oh,
use
'cause
Divine
of the
Smite,
Right, I'm gonna have to. 1 second. I'm gonna have to roll a separate D8 because it's separate from this.
Do you want a D8?
It's fine. It's done.
It took me that long to find one.
So does the second D8 get anything extra, or is it just?
No, it's just 2d8 plus your strength.
Okay, so it was 14 in total.
As you draw, using action use, right?
Yeah,
As you draw your battle axe out of the corpse of the boss, you cut through the last 3 goblins, felling them.
Nice.
There are no goblins left.
Aww.
And you all stand in the rain, covered in mud. Some of you are a bit cut and bruised.
I'm going back to the tent now. I'm just going to grumble. And when I get back to the tent, I'm going to cast Prestidigitation as a kind of a hairdryer on myself. And then de-mud.
Nice.
I'm still in the tent, I'm fine, I'm not even ready.
I'm going back to the tent and resting.
I'm scared of the sound of the hairdryer.
I don't like it.
I didn't need to make the sound, it's an effect.
I also didn't realise I can use, I don't have to actually sleep out, so I only have to do a trance for 4 hours
Yeah.
rather than
You still have to rest for 8 hours, but yeah, you don't have to sleep.
Sorry, are we having a short rest for this?
I imagined you were having a short rest.
Is it
Just
like
a short
1 PM?
or long?
Midday.
It's
Okay.
midday, but I'm running out of spells, but it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. I was just wondering if we could have a long rest, that's all.
I probably
Yeah.
can't have a long rest if you've got to cover ground.
You could have a long rest, but that it would slow your travel.
Yeah.
Do we need a long rest?
I do need my spells back.
Some of us do.
Yeah. or
I
something.
would like one.
It would get me back up to full health.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
not
no, it's not like
rushed.
that in this game. He's done something with the long
Oh,
rest
yeah,
haven't
you've got to
in
like
this game.
roll it. Don't
Yeah,
you?
we haven't had a proper long rest yet.
Don't sound so excited about
So
that.
for listeners, when you take a long rest, you don't get all your hit points back. What happens is you will roll the amount of hit dice you
Why
have.
did we pick this game?
Did you like my recovery on the
It's
phone
alright,
today?
I'll do it.
You
My
will.
save.
You will basically. So
My
as a
save.
barbarian, for example, you'll
That's
roll
the other
3d12, and that will be how many hit points you get back after a long rest. That could be anything between 3 and 36. You can't go above your full though.
Yeah.
So you'll be rolling to get, because this represents the fact you're travelling through the jungle. It is hard. It's a slog. You're not resting properly.
Alright, so long rest or short rest?
Yes.
Would I not be used to this sort of thing though?
Long
because
rest
of
or
being
short
a
Not the
warrior?
jungle.
I'm alright with
Oh.
the long
I've-
rest, so
You
that's
thought in the
fine.
mountains, didn't you?
I fall all over the place.
Are you
But jungle
wanting
travel
to-
takes it out
I
of
mean,
you.
it's
Yeah, I'm
raining.
happy
To
with
be
that.
fair, yeah, it's quite.
We've got a
Yeah.
tent here.
Yeah.
It will.
Well,
It's,
you put it to me then. I'm like, what are you calling me?
So
I said, we've
long
got- I
rest.
didn't point at you, I went like that. I was
so
like,
you,
we've got a tent
if you
here.
take a
It felt
lo-
like it 'cause I
if you
turned,
take
I'm
a
like,
long
what?
rest now, which is perfectly valid,
Why you-
I'm concerned about Tom.
I mean, you should have thought that through before you moved into it.
Wow.
so to a little peek behind the curtain, what you do for travel is every day you travel a hex. If you travel by boat, you go 2 hexes. If you go at a slow pace, you might advance a hex, you might not. If you go at a fast pace, you might go 2 hexes, you might not. If you go by boat, you go 2 hexes.
Is there a medium pace?
That's what you
what
usually
we're
do.
doing.
If you take the rest today, I will treat that as a slow pace, and you may not advance a hex tomorrow. Unless you go quick.
It would be a good advantage to fill up our rain catches though, because we've had a few dry days
It's
already.
It's raining.
Yeah. I mean, I could use the extra health.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Weaver's
My
not
spells.
looking
Plus,
too
if we take a long rest now, it means we'll be travelling at night, so we won't have to deal with the heat.
True, but we'll have to deal with big bads.
Big what?
Big bads. Scary
How
bads.
many of us have got dark vision?
I do.
I think we all.
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can't
Well,
all have
then.
dark vision.
If we take a long rest now and use our rain catchers, etc.,
Yes.
then when we set off in 8 hours, it'll be night. Does that mean we won't have to deal with the heat
So,
as much?
it will mean that so you can push through the night. That does mean a couple of things. If you go 24 hours without a long rest, you're going to take a long rest now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In theory, yes, that'd be fine. Your body clock would be a bit fucked up, but that's something you're allowed to do.
Yeah.
Shall we just do that? I'm
Yeah.
down.
I'm happy with that.
Although that does mean you can't take another 24. You can't take a long rest for another 24 hours.
Oh, so it would be a night game essentially
Yeah.
that we're going into.
Yes. Unless you pushed on the next day for a bit longer.
With
We're not
exhaustion.
short rest.
You might get exhaustion as well.
Yeah.
Do we not
Maybe
just hang
short
around
rest.
here for a bit then rest?
You
go
can
down
short
and
rest,
then-
yeah.
Oh, we could go
Not
on
now,
home
but I
or
mean, if
something.
Karen and I, we short rest tomorrow, like in the morning, then do the day, and then we're back to.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want, you can just stop moving now, and then have your long rest finish in the morning. As in dealing with heat, the tropical heat at night, yeah. So your water require. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Well,
Just trying to
you
play
can
a
hear
song.
me.
What song is it?
It's Adam Sandler's Medium Pace, and I was like, there's only me that can hear this.
It didn't work.
What would you like to do? So you could like your water requirement would halve if you travel at night. This is true. In fact, this is Quasha telling us. We would be able to have less water. That is true. Traveling through the night brings its own dangers. The undead are more prevalent at night. I would recommend traveling by day, personally.
Yeah.
But we can travel.
So I like Anastriana's idea. We have a little bit of a hunt, and then call it a night for tonight, and then set off in the morning.
Yeah, that is fine with me. I think it is clever to put out the rain catches.
Yeah.
We're not going to be be able to light any fires to heat up rain from the boats. From the river. So we will have to have the supplies we have now and from the rain catcher. But yeah, we can rest here. That is fine with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
And it's probably not a good idea to hunt, I guess, if it's raining as much.
You can try. You will be hidden, I suppose. So it will be easier, but then they might be hiding. It is hard to tell.
Yeah.
Is that the rain catcher?
We'll set up the rain catcher. We've got two, haven't we?
Yes, I got
At least I've got one.
Oh, three. Three rain catchers.
Nice.
Cool. So you're just bedding down, right?
Yeah, so it's roll.
As a paladin, can I bless the rains?
Oh.
Made you do it, yes.
You can cure disease.
I hate,
Uh-huh.
fucking hate that song.
I didn't know the song, so I feel like I win.
The song's
didn't know
amazing.
the
How did you not?
What was the
It's
song?
Africa.
Wait,
When
Oh, I didn't.
I was
I
like,
didn't know that song.
everyone's like, how do you not know that
I do
song?
know- I do know the song.
Do you know why they have no vampires in
God.
Kenya?
Why?
Because they bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh my god, do you want to hear a shit joke?
Okay,
Oh, wait.
so what? You're just
You mean
staying at
another shit though?
you're just staying at Camp
What's the
Righteous
difference
until
between a
tomorrow.
dirty old pussy
Yeah.
mouth and a lobster with
Yeah,
crusty
I'm just gonna go
bones?
wee while we have a
It's called Camp Righteous.
One's a crusty bus
Yeah.
Oh,
station.
actually.
Now I'm getting
I'm
colonised.
and Julia, I'll come with you.
Even more so.
We also
I
Camp
get
Vengeance.
that.
I like it a lot. It's my new favourite joke.
When's Camp for the Christians coming out?
That's kind of who the people that founded this. Well, you'll find out.
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, I've forgotten those. I keep having like flashbacks. Like I haven't done any of this bit, but I keep like thinking,
We
oh,
should-
wait, there's a level where this.
We should have made you a wizard that has what's it called? What's the word?
Divinity?
Divinity. Yeah. So you could have seen the future. A divination wizard.
Yeah, something like that.
Is it break time?
Looks like
Apparently.
it.
Fair enough.
Would you like to talk to the NPCs?
So how did you get into adventuring Flask of Wine? And I guess reminisced by.
Yeah, Flask of Wine kind of looks at you. And the Flask of Wine says, "It is hard to come by work when you have travelled from. We come from a far-off continent to the west, known as Maztica, where we are slaves.
What the fuck was that?
Typically. Oh, it's okay.
Is it?
Flask of Wine is hungry. He has a very grumpy tummy. And so we landed in Chult. There's a couple of jobs available. They're all quite boring. A lot of Tabaxi like to become minstrels. You might have seen the street performers. Honestly, it's exciting, and I get a lot of money out of it. Perfectly. Don't honestly the answer.
You know what else is good for now?
No?
And you love money and success.
In what?
Also reading the story, I'm gonna roll them a cigarette. Huh? then sleep
Like what?
later.
We'll wait until
I
the
was
sun
very
goes
confused. I
down.
was like, tippy taps.
Babe.
Sexy.
My beautiful girlfriend, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Shopping is me.
Yours to keep.
Yeah, so, absolutely
That was
fine.
it. I was trying to pass it, and I was like, no,
Alright.
vegan. Tom's like,
I was really hoping that would have gone better than it did.
So,
So do I, just to throw at things. Oh, chocolate.
Yeah.
yeah, so it kind of
we
tells
can't
you,
have it, vegan.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about dice. Which is why I was like,
Oh.
same. And then I was like, wait.
He goes, River Misters, we struggled for work when we first arrived. There was not a lot going. The Empire of Am was in power when we arrived here. We were looking for work, but all of it was too much effort and not enough money. You know what I mean? So we found work with an organization, a mercenary guild known as the Zentarum. Oh no, they're quite nice. They pay well, and it means I don't have to give any money to Jobal, and she spits on the floor, and then Flask of Wine goes Jobal, and also spits on the floor.
An animal spit on the floor.
What's the other guy called?
Who?
The other.
River Mist and Flask of Wine.
No, the other.
Jobal,
Crusher and
Zentarum,
That one.
Zentarum.
Washer and.
Crusher and
Quasha and Kupalui.
Kupalui.
Yeah. So that's your.
Contender number 2. Same question.
About.
I'll leave it in.
How they got into it.
I have lived here since I was a young boy. We used
So
to
a
live.
really long time.
Yes, quite a long time. I am old now. I know these jungles very well.
I'm only 16 years old.
I
He wants to Pinocchio.
I'm a real boy.
I
Hello, Andy.
we
Update,
lived.
can't reach chocolate.
Me and my family we lived in the slums of the city in somewhere called Malar's Throat. It is somewhere that does not have a lot of protection from the merchant princes, and it is quite often attacked by undead, zombies, ghouls, skeletons, and my family were killed in such an attack. I made it my mission to kill as many of the undead as possible to try and solve the problem. It was hard for me to find a way to make that pay. But I found myself in the company of an organization known as the Emerald Enclave, an organization of druids who want to protect the natural
I know
order,
what you've put.
and that is why how I find myself working here. I'll show you. What are you doing?
I'm Eldred. No, I'm doing the other thing. Thunderclapping him.
Is it still raining in
She
the
gave me thunderclap.
It's tipping it down, yeah.
It's a shame you can't deal with undead like the rest of your problems. Just buy
You don't
them
take
out.
any damage, but you've got a really annoying itch for quite some time.
Yeah, they don't accept that kind of currency. Unfortunately, I've tried to give them the price of steel. It's a slow process.
Oh, the question I meant to ask is, how does you guys feel about those guys, the two main parties? Like,
The Zentarum and the Emerald Enclave.
I would assume you would clash. Obviously, you clash because she spat on the floor. Not you, sorry. But
Oh, he's Jabal.
Jabal.
I pay Jabal because I have to pay Jabal. I don't like him at all. He's greedy, like a lot of the merchant princes. I mean, finding out they work for the Zentarum is kind of looks a little troubling. We don't tend to get on that well, my organisation and theirs, but we've worked together in the past.
money.
Yes, well, exactly. But no, I have no love for Jabal.
What time is it in game at this point?
9:37.
It's probably getting towards afternoon
Ooh,
evening. You
that's
can bed
weird.
down for the night if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a long rest. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
my-
close.
So you roll your dice. Whilst they're doing this, I'm going to be like saying arcane words to give them all an extra dice when healing. You get an extra d6.
Isn't that specifically short rests?
Fair enough. But I don't know if it was working like a short rest due to the
No,
mechanics of
it's
this.
not. No.
Fair enough.
No, we're doing a long rest.
So yeah. So I believe everyone's damage die. So roll
I'm
your.
fine.
I'm fine.
Who's taking damage?
Yes.
Him.
And I'm gonna-
Oh,
So
these two.
you have to roll. You can roll
Three,
3d12.
Is that a hand up?
You roll
Sorry.
3d8.
Oh,
I'm already in there.
You've done it
What
as
am I
well.
rolling?
Are you taking damage?
Yeah, my head.
3d. You roll 3d8.
She's not got a weird boob. That's the hand.
That's her third boom.
Bonus boob.
Free tits.
Or that one's caught. Roll the blue one.
Wait, what?
15.
You don't have to. Can I just be like, hey!
Oh, that was fucked. You get 11 hit
I
points
don't
back.
know my he's like,
That's
"Why?"
exactly what I need.
I didn't mean to.
So these
I'm
guys
back to full
are
health.
shit.
Nice.
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm
wait,
done.
what? No.
I rolled-
What's going on?
It's okay.
I needed 8 and I rolled like 23.
You roll
so-
dice and I tell
Sorry?
I needed 8 and I
You're
rolled
fine.
23.
You didn't get hit.
Oh, you're fine.
I think I'm good.
You mean?
I just like.
Considering I missed almost everything I did. What?
So, what are you two talking
I just want to know what he's doing tomorrow.
They're talking
about? Ask
about
him afterwards.
No, because I need to reply to my grandma now.
Tell your grandma you're busy.
Oh, you want me to come up with an excuse so you don't have to spend time with your grandma?
No, I want you to fuck off out the house.
Oofa.
It's my flat.
Yeah, but it's your birthday on Saturday and tomorrow's Friday.
Misfuse is what we call a domestic in D&D.
I
So,
think it's what's called a domestic in any situation.
I've never had one, so I don't know.
Do you want to have one?
Not really. It's why I like you.
Right, let's go
Very
kill.
low
Wait, we
maintenance.
slept. Can we go kill things?
Not as low
So you've had a long
maintenance
rest?
as you.
Yeah.
Oh, who's watching? We need watchers.
Wait, what?
remember what I said? We don't.
Oh
do,
yeah, sorry.
Is that fine? Wait.
Are we
You
not?
have your long rest.
Oh, rations. I'm gonna eat some nuts.
So, you have. It's raining a lot. So
Why does everything sounds gay when you say it?
it rains very heavily. You are
Yeah.
able to drink from the rain catchers,
Yeah.
so you don't have to deplete any of your water resources. You all have to scratch up a day's rations. As you sleep within this tent, over the course of the night, as you all do your different watches, the rain gets heavier and heavier and heavier.
Can I bring my water catcher in at some point so it doesn't break under the pressure of so much rain?
Yeah, absolutely. But you can bring it in. Certainly, it's a as you bring it in. On your watch, which is towards the end, Anastriana, you see that the river has come up to the tent. As you can hear like.
Oh, I didn't say 2 hours because of the dinosaur.
Sorry.
Just reminded myself something. Sorry.
Oh yeah, your jungle princess is with the river. It's chucking it down, and Quasha wakes up. The Tabaxis wake up when the Thunder and Lightning wakes up. You all wake up. And Quasha's kind of looking stoically with his hand on his staff.
Imagine you waking up and going, no, mummy, no.
No, Ma.
He wakes up and looks out of the tent. And he looks at you all and goes, "Ah, this is a tropical storm. We do not travel today.
Okay.
What?
Because we will. I would advise against traveling today. We will. We cannot use the boats. The river's too high. We will not be able to get anywhere. Through the jungle will be exhausting. I would not recommend we travel today."
Snow day.
What to do then?
Obviously, you are in charge. This is your expedition, but I will not be. A, I will not be traveling far. B, I would recommend you not travel at all.
Does that include going by boat?
Impossible.
Yeah, especially
Especially
because the
boat.
river's too rough.
Oh,
What will happen is if the tropical storm finishes, the river will go back, and we might find ourselves in a part of the jungle that we do not recognize.
Oh, sorry, I missed the bit about the rain.
It falls down.
It's wet.
Usually, yes.
No, always.
Usually.
Always.
So
You
how-
can't get non-wet rain.
Dry rain.
So
If
how
it's
we
not wet,
feeling?
it's not rain.
Do we want to stay put? Do we want to travel somewhere a bit further on
It's that
foot?
dry rain.
Or we could just wait a day.
We can wait a day. I've got some cards, some dice.
You like that
Yeah.
one, did you?
It's a dry rain that gets you.
Can we just
Nowhere.
veto the day? Just pass the day?
You mean
Yeah, you can just spend the day in the tent if you want.
I'm going to ask, what's your character called, Julia?
Quaffine.
So Quaffine, tell us how you killed these hags. I'm interested. I haven't paid attention to the story yet, but do tell us the tale.
When he says you have to stay put.
Yeah.
Does that mean she has to do a deception roll and then we all have to do an insight check?
Oh, what? Oh, deception roll. No, because I didn't kill these hags.
You have to come up with a story, though.
I did have one.
So are you staying put today?
Yeah.
Or you can just kind of
Or-
jerk off.
Or
Filler episode.
Or we could push
Bottle
through
episode.
to get there as quick as possible.
We should all
because we
burst
know
into
that he needs to
song.
save his brother.
What?
I need to hear this story.
No, we're walking! Or I'm walking. No, I'm not speaking to the party. I think we should go. I think we should carry on through the rain.
I trust our bards. I don't think it's a good idea.
We have
What?
bards?
The bards.
No.
I should
Guys.
Guys.
Oh my guys.
You did say bards.
What's the bards?
I'm
He
going
did say
crazy.
bards.
That's fine. I was like, what?
I'm not gonna lie, it threw me off.
I suggest a musical episode, and you go, we'll ask the bards.
Ring! I still think we should go because he wants to find his brother like as soon as possible, right? So like he's gonna go like, Hulk smash if we don't go.
Well, if it's dangerous.
If
Yeah.
it's
Stupid.
potentially going to set us back further.
Yeah, let's
So
just.
you're a Goliath from
I
the
reckon we
Philistine.
should just spend the day.
Also, I keep hearing
Collect
this
some
noise,
rain.
and it makes me very uncomfortable. There's this growling noise, and
Can
it's
no one else hear it?
What is going on?
Well, that means we should move and get away from the growl.
And we was going to have a...
Now it's gone deadly quiet. I'm not going anywhere.
This is going to be a telltale sign of we will remember she did not tell the story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can tell the story or what?
I can tell the story.
Do the roar.
When I remember what the story was. Did I
That was
say
the only good thing
So
about
I
that
told you
trip.
to come up with some stories about the hags that you defeated. I'm not sure if you did.
Well, it's time to improvise.
You should get one of them story dice things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, you think just go Eldritch Blast? Stupid.
The weakest type of hag is a sea hag. If you wanted to tell the story about the time you defeated a
Unless
sea
you're
hag.
throwing it by the ankles at someone.
Then it's very effective
What?
in
No.
killing an NPC.
Hey,
That's going
You
to
didn't
help
listen
us.
to my stream.
listeners, if you want to find out, if you want to find out more, please listen to the Geek Bar 24-hour stream.
For
Where
reference.
A character threw a sea hag at an NCP that was about
NPC.
to NPC at a car park
As a melee weapon.
as a melee weapon.
That was going to help
Quaffine
us.
starts her glorious tale, I'll just flick my wrist and a flute will come out of my sleeve to give background music.
Does anybody,
Jazz.
can anybody
Oh,
play
yeah.
Dragon Chess?
Stop throwing seeds. Seeds are going to help
Dragon
us.
chess.
It's like normal
Can
chess,
anybody
but
play
with
Dragon
dragons.
Chess?
Stupid.
Again.
I can't
So what's like a sea hag?
No,
weakest thing?
well, like everyone can play.
Would I know?
Do you want to see what sea hag looks like?
Just you have
Yeah.
that.
Like why?
Right,
Like how would
I'll play
how
it
would I
with
have
you.
killed them?
Alright, I get out my Dragon
But
Chess
it's
chessboard.
So I think
Jack
that's
and
sea hag
Blake.
is something called horrifying wizard,
That's
which
the-
means that look
We don't have the money for a swing.
Or we could always play a game I learned while I was in the war called Goblins and
Oh, my character be wearing glasses
Ghoulies.
and then I just like
Goblins
take my
and
glasses off
ghoulies.
and still manage to hit them.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's
I don't
indie.
fucking know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think so.
Oh,
Can't scare me if I can't fucking see you.
Have you ever heard of the college game Soggy Biscuit?
Oh.
No, we went to normal school, and I played rugby union, so we didn't do that.
Oh,
That's
rugby, sorry.
exactly.
It's like
Rugby
the
players
gayest one out of
play.
all
No,
of
no,
them.
no,
Yeah,
no,
they
it's,
play
no,
Soggy
it's a league
Biscuit.
thing. I've asked
No.
all the people that have told me about it play league.
Is that why you got into rugby?
You're like, shit, wrong one.
So you didn't get molested as part of the church when you were younger. Didn't get to play soggy biscuit in your rugby union.
Why would anyone want to play Soggy Biscuit though? I don't understand.
Well, that's what we're asking you.
Because it's gay, it's supposed to be wrong to feel the touch of a man, and they are like, if I do this, I can get some form
You
of
know
affection.
Every
Yes, I know
song
what
We
you're
about
literally
about
cuddle
this.
each other on the pitch on a regular
Yeah, I
occasion.
know.
Affection.
It's a joke. I'm not being serious.
It's because if
Firstly,
you don't want to do it, then
affection.
you get.
Secondly,
I was like, wait, you can't eat those. I was like, I know. You're
I think it's quite a fact.
secondly, I need to speak to
Make
your
it sound
missus
like a
about what you
vegan
think
eats
is
milk
affection.
chocolate with bread.
What did you do for your anniversary?
I jizzed on a biscuit and made her eat it. Because I'm a romantic.
Romance 101.
And
Moving-
on that note, we move swiftly on.
Yeah, moving swiftly
And
on.
that is the problem with this generation.
I
And
tell
that's
you
how
an
we
amazing
spent our
story.
day camped.
So, my amazing story.
No,
I'm not telling it, I'm just like baselining it.
No, tell us properly.
You have to tell us properly in character.
No.
You have to roleplay. It's the theatre of the mind.
I will actually shit on your pillow. That's romance.
Remind me not to let you into our house.
Yeah, like, remind me not to let her into my house.
No, so like the baseline of my story, although it would be a lot
I rolled
cooler.
24 to add background music to your story
Yes!
with the flute.
I want it to be like epic background. If you unmute my mic, if you unmute my laptop and
No.
on the home screen, it'll play that.
I can do it for a couple of seconds. I'm not doing it any longer
Why?
because it's been going on constantly, and it's been at such a low level because your laptop's weird with sound that I didn't know it was doing it for
It's
the
gonna
first
turn it
hour.
off. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna do this whole story about how like hags are horrendously ugly, and you know that's how they
So
scare
you're
you.
gonna state facts instead of
Yeah.
telling us how
And
you
then
do
I'm gonna tell you
So
that the
let me get
best
this straight.
way.
So you
Did-
kill
did
these
you give them a
creatures
makeover?
because they're
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
You're
what's
horrible.
wrong with
Well, what race are you?
Half elf.
Half elf
You're
warlock.
horrible.
Yeah, they're quite
Creature.
vain. They're quite vain elves.
Yeah. I was brought up with the elves, so I'd be very vain. And
The
I'm
two
like, oh, they're
Tabaxis
ugly.
are sat. I imagine they've got little cups and they're sat listening very
Wait.
intently.
I'm
Are
glad
they
I'm
licking
pretty.
from them like this?
Tell us more.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
I hear this and just slowly
What's
put
a
my
hag?
hood up and sink down in my chair.
It's
like, oh,
um.
okay.
No, he's in character.
Oh.
You didn't
Harry.
use your accent.
He did.
I did.
I
I said
heard
it's a hack.
Oh, it's just what you said.
I only said like
I rolled
3
a nat
words.
20,
So.
right?
Yeah, he rolled a nat 20.
On insight,
On what?
the story.
No, perfect true.
Well, fair enough.
Stab. Actually, I wouldn't have stab because
It would
I'm
have
a
been boom boom.
boom kind of person. Because I can do it from a distance, so I'll see the shadows, so like I won't see them and their ugliness, so I can just Hadouken them, and then they go
There's a
and
Does
die.
the ugliness have an effect?
That was there. It's a
Yeah.
mighty fine story. Thank you for
Oh
that.
yeah.
Horrifying visuals. Tabaxi's like.
Like cats would.
Then the rest of us are like, that was a shit story.
Yeah.
We're
Give
just
me a
playing
perfor-
Dragon
give me a
Chess.
performance.
Yeah, right.
Chess then.
I know.
Does she get advantage with my
No.
background
Yeah.
music?
Give me advantage.
At least
Performance
give
check
me
with
a check.
advantage.
Wow, okay, yeah.
No, just straight check, mate.
No, you walked into it, mate.
Oh.
Roll
The
again.
one time I rolled really shit.
Roll again. Your advantage.
I'm currently picking the chess pieces up because I flipped the board.
It's worse than the first one. 10.
You tell an adequate story. Everybody knows about it now. No one's in awe, but everyone's like, oh, that's pretty
you
impressive.
just do a you story, babe. There's no beginning, there's no end, there's not much of a plot. Characters will come in and out, you don't know who these characters are, don't really care about.
But at the end of it, everyone's like, oh, that's pretty cool. You did kill a hag by yourself. That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
impressive.
pretty cool.
Just
Just shit at telling the story. Let me just get my different dice.
nice. So you just while away the day.
Pretty much.
Wait for the next. You've lost a day of travel and you've lost it down.
My rations.
Is that? No, that feels like.
Perhaps you think back to
Wait, isn't Chult
your
in
friend
the
in Port Ninezaru,
Did I have it?
who was slowly wasting away, thinking of like, you know, obviously you need to rest, you'll die, but perhaps your kind of memory falls back out like I need to get this fixed when we can.
Well, one of the guides is taking my story down anyway, so that'll take us some time, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, can we go now?
You wake up the next day,
Yeah.
Yep. Did anyone need to heal any more hit points? Or is everyone full now?
everyone's full now. You wake up the next day,
Maybe hungover because we drank a gallon of wine while playing chess.
you wake up the next day and the storm has not let up.
I mean, you did. I drank like 2 sips
where-
and then I was gone.
Well, we need to go.
The storm is what, sorry?
The storm has not let up. It's
Oh.
still fucking throwing it down.
Okay, chill down.
And the river's still flooded. And
Yeah, the storm still.
We'll have to try and make our way part way on front. We can't
Yeah.
waste a whole.
But we needed the boats.
We don't need. a
Can we
boat.
do some hunting for rations?
We put the
I
boats are
think
the quickest method.
Oh,
We carry on.
Those are the quickest method, but you can't use them in a tropical storm.
No, I
We
know,
also
but that's
can't
why
have-
if we set off now, then we leave the boats.
We can carry the
So
boats.
yeah, we carry the boats and head.
if we
Along
carry
the
them
river,
above our
the
heads,
river.
like
Like in the
Like-
Pirates of the Caribbean when
Yeah.
they're holding them like this.
Yeah.
But
Under
not
the
underwater.
water.
Well,
No.
No.
Well, I mean,
on
yes,
land.
because it's raining.
Yeah. Can we carry the boats and follow the banks of the river so we're at least making ground?
The banks of the river are almost. You can see the
They're
whole thing is
overflowed.
swollen out. The guides can guide you because you're trying to get to Umbala, right? The guides can try and take you to Umbala. It's going to be harder for them to navigate. They can try and take you to Umbala via land and try their best to follow the river, but they may not.
I think we go with the boats above our head.
Yeah.
That noise again.
So a couple of things happen if you do go. You all take automatically a level of exhaustion,
Oh.
like automatically, and then at the end of the day you have to pass a Constitution saving throw, DC 10, or gain another.
Ooh, that's a bad play off.
Should we just
Yeah.
wait another day then?
Probably for the best. Exhaustion's a bitch.
Yeah. Well, we'll just.
How
wait
is it
another
that you
day.
get rid of exhaustion though? Isn't
You
it just
rest.
sleeping?
You have a long rest and it gets rid of one level.
We're taking 2. That's a big damage.
It's just 2 days of exhaustion though.
You
What
take
is it? I
5,
forgot,
you're
wait.
dead.
What does exhaustion
No, 6
do?
you don't.
It's disadvantage.
First level of exhaustion, disadvantage on ability checks. Second level, your speed is halved. Third
Okay,
level,
right,
you have
fine.
disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Fourth level, your hit point maximum is halved. Fifth level, your speed is reduced to 0. Sixth level, death.
Should we just wait another day then?
I'd say we risk it. Because we can risk it and then have a long rest, which gets rid of at least the first level of exhaustion. I suppose then we'd have another
What if
day.
there's not a suitable place to rest?
Then what's fucked?
And we don't really know where we're going without.
We're in a boat.
And we're on land, but with the boat above our heads.
Yeah.
It'll still
Sit
affect.
down.
Look, we can find somewhere to rest if we travel.
Free what?
If we travel. Travel. What do you say? Travel.
Oh, you mean travel?
Travel, yes.
Let's travel.
Finishing a long rest reduces your exhaustion level by 1, as long as you've had food and drink.
We're off to see the wizard.
Are you setting off?
Wrong.
How's
Twice
everyone else
we did.
feeling?
I'm fine with walking.
You all
I
set
say
off?
you guys need to make a decision. It's like I'm good to go, but it's.
I'd like to rest another day.
I'm happy to say the day I got no stake hugely.
Yeah.
But
I mean, one day's rations for the sake of the complications we'll have for exhaustion, and
So it could still be raining tomorrow.
it could. At which point we'd set off,
Yeah.
because then that's 3 days in a row.
Okay, cool. Let's chill out, relax. Have we got an upper level yet?
No.
We've slept for 2 days. You think
Yeah,
we can
I
go
feel
off
like-
a fucking
I feel like I
you've
achieved
done-
some
all
kind
you've
of
done-
nap bonus by now.
All you've done is play very quick games of Dragon Chess, followed by you flipping the board and picking up all the pieces repeatedly.
if we're waiting another
Yeah,
day,
instant
I'm gonna
rage.
start writing.
Instantly
more
sorry
my
and
book of
apologise and put it back
survival
together
with
again.
jungle
You wait
animals,
another day. You go to sleep,
more rations.
and over the course, everyone scratch off the rations. There's enough water for you to drink.
I hope so. It's not stop raining.
Yeah. On
Don't even need a walk.
Weaver,
Yes.
your with your
with your head out the
watch,
tent.
you start to hear.
Stop raining.
The rain has stopped. Over the course of the next couple of hours, people start to get ready for the next day. The rain has stopped,
Okay.
Perfect.
but the temperature is climbing and climbing and climbing. It is above. By the time you're ready to go, it's above 35 degrees, or above about 100 degrees
How long
Fahrenheit.
does it take you guys to get ready?
I literally wear shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've got everything to do.
Oh,
Like,
good.
yeah, you're like,
So,
Yeah.
a new thing has happened. It's no longer a tropical storm. You can travel without having to worry about the rain or like being stressed by that. But this is now known as extreme heat. When the temperature is at or above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, a creature exposed to the heat and without access to drinkable water must succeed on a Constitution saving throw at the
we
end
have
of each.
access to drinkable
Yeah.
water, so we're fine. Let's go.
So, do you have? So, how many? There's 10 people. No, 11 people. That is 22 gallons of water.
Isn't there an even number?
Sorry?
There's an even number.
Yeah, it's an even number. Dinosaur?
Jungle Princess.
Oh.
That's a dinosaur, that's not a
Yeah.
person.
Creatures. So you need 22 gallons of water. Have you got 22 gallons of water?
We've got free range catches.
Yeah,
How
but
much
you can't
water is
carry
in my
them.
water barrel?
What's the job?
So you've got 70 gallons in your barrel.
Yeah, plus a jug that creates. How much water did you say?
2 gallons, no.
Yeah, I
12
believe so.
gallons of water, was it? I think we've all got like 2 water skins each.
I have
I've only got one.
8 gallons of fresh water.
Okay.
So that's enough for 4 people. And then you've got, so that would mean that you have to take 14 gallons out of your barrel.
Out
What?
of the 70 gallons you've got. Yeah.
Bless you.
So yeah, we've got more than
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're fine then, yeah.
Cool.
Let's go.
I've
Just
got
because, obviously,
almost.
as this starts to happen, water becomes more and more important.
Yes.
But that's fine. So you're setting off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. You head out in the extreme heat. You are sweltering in your armor. It is so incredibly uncomfortable. You're kind of having to swing. You keep having to stop to open the barrel to have some more water. I assume you're going by boat, right? Everyone give me an investigation check.
No, okay. I'm not going to be very good at it.
I keep accidentally trying to intimidate stuff.
21.
9.
Oriana.
11. Almost well.
Where's
numbers
investigation?
are
Ooh!
next to 7.
Oriana, everyone's getting the boats, getting ready to get off and put them in the water, and then you notice as the
You're right,
starts
the boat.
push them in,
Ooh, I get
water's
advantage.
starting to seep into the boats.
Oh.
And as you have a look, you see the boats have been sabotaged, presumably by the goblins. They are full of holes. As you try to push them onto the river, they just float. Sorry, sink.
What? I was going to say, that's
Yeah.
what they're supposed to
They
do.
just float.
Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah, they sink.
These shit boats.
Your boats are broken.
Why are they broken?
The goblins sabotaged them, it looks like.
Let's
Can we
get
fix them?
in the box.
Fucking goblins. Oh,
Can I,
I'm
can
gonna
I
die.
cast mend on the boats?
Do you have mending?
I didn't ask that. I said, can I?
If anyone had the spell mending, they'd be able to
Can
cast
we do it? Can we fix it anyway?
I have mending on another character.
No.
Can I?
Can I try and type?
The
I
only-
have survival. Can I use survival?
Yeah, can we use
Surely with
survival?
I'd know a little bit
So,
about
the
fixing
boats are
Everyone has survived.
nearly ruined.
Oh, good.
The only way they'd be able to be fixed is if you got them, like, if any of you were any good at making boats, which I don't think anyone would be, and if you have the mending spell,
Nope, mending
multiple
spell.
castings and mending.
Well-
Otherwise, you're going to be travelling on foot.
Oh,
Well,
but it
Let's
is.
start walking.
Let's go!
Fucking goblins.
At a fast pace.
Fast pace? I thought we were going medium pace.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
but that was
extreme
this
heat.
time.
We can't go in fast pace and extreme heat.
So, you're going to go at a walking pace.
Oh, can you carry the barrel?
Jungle Princess carries the barrel.
Ah, fair enough.
Morgan,
Yes.
could you grab the dice off the floor that I dropped, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. It's like the boat's under there. No, it might not be actually. Oh no, it's here. Never mind.
Okay.
Carry on as you were. Oh, I dropped two.
So, who you like to give some inspiration to
That needs to
the
be
guides? Who do you give it to?
Let's give it to our old right not Kupalui.
Quasha?
That needs to be a clip. Oh, I jumped in.
You continue along, following the river. Yeah, you walk along. You are still following the river as you go along. You leave the boats behind, trudging through the rainforest. There's no proper trails, honestly. You're kind of like somewhat like Quash is at the front, burning off, using his cantrip to burn off water and then burn plants away and hacking them away with short swords. Kupaloo is running ahead and using his plants to kind of cut them up, and so are the Tabaxis kind of chopping leaves as you march your way parallel to the river. Yeah, nice. You continuing to march along. What are you doing as you walk along? Are you hunting, or are you just kind of getting there? Are you happy with the rations you've got, or?
But it's too hot for us to do anything else. I feel like we should just focus on getting there.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, through the sweltering heat, you march on. This day goes by fairly uneventfully, but you have cut into your water supply now. The wood everywhere is sodden. You're unable to light a campfire to boil water for anymore, so you're unable to replenish your water stocks. So water stocks stay as they were.
Are we on the river?
You are
With
next
the
to the
worms
river.
and the parasites.
You can't just drink the river water though, we have to boil it.
Or you can cast purify water and
Have you got that?
yes.
Oh, cool. So you can put it in an
But
open.
also we've got the 12. How many gallons did we say? 8
So-
gallons of water.
You've got yes, but you have that. So what I'm saying is, you.
And we have 70.
Yeah,
I
we haven't-
presume
we
you
haven't
drank
run
the 8
out.
gallons of water over the course of the day, right? And then you took 14 out of your barrel.
Yeah, we haven't run out, we've just used
You haven't run
some.
out. It's just you can't replenish them.
Alright.
So you now have. We took 14 out. So you now have 50.
Noise.
6.
You have 56 gallons left.
So that's enough for like everyone for like 2 days.
In this condition.
Yeah. Before we have to replenish anything. So I think we have to worry
Is
too
the
much
heat
about
not
it.
drying out the wood?
not enough.
Shut up, don't help him.
No, that would help you.
Oh.
No, that would help us.
What was
Then we
wrong
can
with
light a fire.
It's
Where
all
it's been
moist.
raining,
we
it's
Oh
can't-
so
yeah,
solid,
it'll be
yeah.
humid. It'd be
Don't
like
tell
kind
me
of
off.
sorry. Yeah.
Are you going at a normal pace, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you're in the trouble one next.
Oh,
Well,
so pure for yeah.
Jesus.
You go down. You have another
Could we
uneventful
use one
day.
of our 10 torches?
You have another uneventful
Or
day.
20 of them.
You bed down for the night, set up tents, that kind of thing.
And
You
we split
camp out. Jungle Princess is chilling by your tent. You all rest.
Every time that noise, it's Jungle Princess is making the
Yes,
noise.
of course.
God
How
damn
is
it.
it taking you that long?
As you're
I know, right?
as you're
I'm
all bedding down, waking up the next day. Another tropical storm. You're sitting in your tents. The river has swollen once again. It's almost enveloped your tents where you are.
Rain catcher hooked
Yeah,
up
rain
to my
catcher's
barrel
out.
to refill my barrel.
Absolutely. Are you travelling in the tropical storm?
I think we should.
We might.
We've
Yeah.
got no boats. We need to
Yeah.
kind of make up some time.
We need to make up for the lost time from before. And
So, can everyone take 1 level of exhaustion, please?
No, thank you.
Where do I
Where
put
do I
that
put
on?
this one?
I think if you're...
Can I just put it like a note of one level of
there is a
exhaustion?
mechanic
If
for
you
it.
go on to conditions,
Where's that?
Yeah.
Oh, there, right. Abilities, saves, and
exhaustion
senses.
is at the very bottom, and then just click 1.
Right at the bottom.
What?
No, I'm not on a what?
Oh, look at that. That's so clever. I knew it would be a
Where?
thing.
So click,
Oh, on here.
Oh, I see.
scroll right up.
So,
Is it on top of something?
no, it's...
Scroll right
Is that
up.
when you just got
Conditions.
Oh, scroll to the top.
Thank you.
And then scroll to the bottom.
So we're on level 1 of exhaustion.
And give yourself
Yeah.
one level of exhaustion. Have you done it?
Yeah, done it.
Nice. As you trudge through the rain, you got the boats even, do you? You're walking along, absolute pouring rain. All the tabaxis again, as usual, are not happy. They're furs
I
all.
just realised we use boats with holes in as a kind of way of getting out the rain. It does not, that would not work.
You still would have had to trudge through the heavy rain. You still
No,
would.
no, no. I just mean we were like, oh, we'll put the boats on it, but they have holes in.
Yes,
That's the
yeah.
issue.
Yeah, we didn't take the boats with us. After we saw that they were holes there, we left them behind.
Who are you giving your inspiration to?
I didn't. Well, I thought it would, but
Weaver, I'm
James
assuming you're giving
ran
your
after it.
inspiration to Quasha, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, it's fine.
Give me a second.
Oh, it's a little man on it. The exhaustion is no.
Quivin, can you roll a d6 for me, please?
I think getting
No.
exhaustion per like shift when they like
Yeah.
we've got like 2 shifts in there.
4.
That's
I'm
why I
at-
only
I'm at
have
the
them
third
for a
level.
maximum of 4 days. Oh no, wait, that's the same. But you go
Cool.
to school for most of that. It's just not so bad.
You trudge along. As you're walking along through the pouring rain,
Yeah, I feel for you. Like, it's hard.
Oriana, you see, as just as you're almost like walking past, you see there's almost like a bit of a clearing next to you, and you see strapped to one of the trees in the clearing is a chest.
Is it a mimic?
Wouldn't be very well blended in mimic, would it?
It's his first day.
The easiest way to tell if there's a mimic is to cast Eldritch Blast, and if it works, it's a mimic. If it doesn't,
I mean, I could cast Eldritch Blast on
Guy
it because
King
it is a
find a
cantrip.
mimic. Very
because it only works on creatures. Although the really funny thing about that is that we're like,
Can I
"Look at
Eldritch
you,
Blast
you-"
it?
Oh,
so,
yeah, he's good.
roll a perception.
Yeah, give me perception. You haven't seen it necessarily. Oh no, you've seen it. Oh, give me perception. What'd you get?
Nat 20.
That makes 32.
Okay, a couple of things. This, first of all, looks mundane. Second of all,
Kind of embodying what
you have trekked, not in jungles, but through forests. And you know a cache when you see one. So through wilderness areas, people are going through will often leave deposits for stuff. So it's kind of like a trusting system. So like, take what you need, give what you can.
Take a penny, leave
So,
a penny.
sorry?
Like a take a penny, leave a penny.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the idea. So you can go,
They
you
don't
can
like
go.
So someone can put a dagger in there, and you can switch
Here it is.
your long sword for a dagger.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's what you know what that is.
Cool.
You point it out to everybody.
No.
You just keep going.
Oh no, I was gonna sneak off to it.
You give me a stealth check.
Oh.
Mm. 11.
Anastriana, you see Oriana sneaking off.
My
I
question
sneak
was set
after
through
I-
14,
can I do-
did I know it?
Sorry? Oh, everyone sees Oriana. No, 11. Everybody sees Oriana sneaking off.
Where you going?
We should just follow her.
What's it doing? No, I wouldn't actually say that. I just watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you.
Do I notice that they've noticed me?
Would
Do
you-
I know that they know
Are you
that
being,
I...
are you
Wait.
being stealthy? Is everyone being stealthy or are you just following?
I want
her?
to try
I'm
and be
just
stealthy.
looking at her.
Yeah, I want to try and be stealthy.
Oh wait, I have disadvantage on
Give me
that.
what's your passive perception?
16.
Yes.
Oh.
I got
16.
I got a nat
Oh,
one.
it's raining, so
I got-
everyone.
I got a nat one.
You hear, you hear Anastriana walking behind you in the bushes.
I'm in full plate armor, and she notices you.
Okay, so I look
I'm a
around and I'm like,
Goliath in a full armor.
I'm like,
Oh wait, well I mean I got a 6. It wasn't that one.
so I've realised that they've noticed me, and I'm like, oh, so
guys,
look
look
what
what
I
I found.
didn't want to tell you
Sorry.
because I didn't want to tell you, but here we are.
I thought you were
Fair.
gonna go like I wanted to make sure it was okay first.
Remember this
No?
goes.
No.
Remember this goes. Which we said we would split the treasure.
I don't know.
If you find treasure, you split it with us. You remember our deal?
Yeah, I split with you, not them.
No. That was not the agreement. Everybody splits equally, and we take more.
What?
But I'm like, well, no harm, no foul. Let's find out what it is.
You go have a look. You go open the chest.
Sure.
Can you roll a d20 for me, please?
Never
Just
open.
straight.
Just d20.
11.
Oh.
It's Maddie McCann.
What the fuck?
She found me somewhere.
And she's in a chest in Chult.
Yes.
I mean, it's
I've
probably.
looked everywhere else.
Well, have they?
Oh.
Wow.
I'm
Can you roll again? Roll
We are
again.
getting
Please,
cancelled.
please don't cancel.
I'm clicking that.
16.
For the time being, this is becoming
You
a
open
very
it,
large part
and
of
you
what we did.
find-
Don't get us cancelled.
7 sets of woolen
Maybe
clothing.
we'll be like the South Park.
Woolen clothing.
Like clean clothes.
That needs to be clipped.
Yeah, you find 7 sets of clean woolen clothing in the cache.
I can picture it so much.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check to see how mad he is?
It's woolen clothing inside, I'm afraid.
Oh no, she died!
I
This
think
is why
she's
you should
probably
not
been
give
there
your
a
children
while.
cough syrup.
What?
What?
Yes, so you find 7
Yeah,
sets of woolen clothing.
The parents gave
We
a cough
leave
syrup
it.
to make her drowsy and then left
We
her in
leave,
the
You
it.
leave
hotel.
it?
We have no use
I
for
might
woolen
take some
clothing.
woolen clothing.
Oh, yeah.
It could become cold.
What are you going to
You want to take a set of woolen clothing?
What are you going to leave in return? You don't need woolen clothing in the blazing hot jungle.
Also, even if it's not hot, it's usually raining and wool absorbs water. It's bad.
It won't get cold. It's not the desert.
Okay.
We just leave them.
You leave it?
Yeah, let's carry on, I suppose.
It's always uncomfortably warm.
Ugh. I'm
You set off.
rusty.
Can I take my armour off
You can.
and put it
takes
in the
a long
box?
time to.
You can.
Why?
But then if we get attacked, then you won't be able to.
Yeah, but it doesn't fit my AC that much.
Oh.
What armor do you have?
Why do you have armor then?
Because Paladin wears armor. And I was like,
Yeah, what armor do you have?
I don't know actually. I'm gonna go quickly.
It probably does affect you.
I'm pretty sure it gives you like a +5.
Does it? Oh.
Probably. Your AC
In that
is
case,
18.
I was gonna say my AC is quite high actually.
Oh, in which case I think it gives you a +6.
It's like I don't have the voice to shout that across the
So you have a shield as well, right?
That's my favourite thing at the minute.
+4.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. It gives me disadvantage on stealth.
It does also make it harder for you when it's hot.
Yeah.
It's
That's
up to
why I
you.
was like, I might take it off.
Yeah.
For now and keep it in my bag.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. So it does take 10 minutes to put back on.
So it's 10 turns. So if we're
No,
That's
it's like
fine.
100 turns.
Yeah. So next time we have a fight, I'll be like, hang on guys.
2 hours later.
You continue to walk along.
Oh, it's dead.
no, we're all dead by this point.
I'm ready. Oh, you're all dead.
We lost our tank because he took off the armor.
Kyo.
You continue to, you continue to walk along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after a few hours, it's
You
probably coming
got
to about
people
midday at
that
this
are
point.
already dead.
You come to,
Sorry, it's about midday, did you say?
yeah,
Yeah.
you come to a bit of a swampy region.
Oh, yeah, that happens in my chef wives.
What are you
Uh,
doing in my swamp?
And on the right,
It's
you see kind of like a big kind of pond, not pond, but like a big kind
It's
of
okay,
area.
marsh,
princess.
like a marsh.
Like a marsh.
Like a swamp.
But in the marsh, you see there's reed huts on like almost like 15-foot high poles, all sitting upon. You count a total of 3 huts standing on this thing, like on real tall stilts with no obvious way of getting.
It's a voodoo lady.
3
Did
standing.
she give me a jar of dirt?
Do you want me to keep? What is it? Do you want me to take it back?
No.
It's then
Just
it
a jar of
pays.
dirt.
What are you? Would you like to address the huts or keep going?
I want a longer solo.
What are these poles made out of?
Yeah.
Can I climb one?
You
Sound
would
like
be
a
able to
guy
climb
who
one if you
reads the
wanted.
I'm gonna go and look at one of the huts.
What?
So you want to go? You go towards the marsh, and you want to. Does anyone else go with Scotch Broth to climb
Go
one of
for
the
it.
poles?
I'll look
And
at
it
the poles.
sounded like it
I'm
sounded
like
like
ready in action at the top in case
Yeah,
something
I'm
comes
not.
out and tries to
You're
attack
audible
me.
ones.
You
I've
go
never
towards
listened to them,
the.
it's just the only Jabba thing I know.
You go towards the huts.
You have the voice for it as well. I totally read books. Like I totally listen to audiobooks that you read because
I've always said I should read 50 Shades of Grey one day.
You go towards the huts,
I don't think I actually.
and
have
as
that
you get
anymore.
towards them, you hear from
I know,
above you,
I didn't.
and something. Can you hear? Click, click. Who are you? And you see a.
What the fuck are you?
You see a what looks like a crane, like the bird.
Oh, is it a what's the magic?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Cuckoo.
Um,
Cuckoo.
standing up.
Oh, no.
It is 8 foot tall, standing at
Fucking
the
big
edge,
bird.
and it said,
Is it yellow?
"No, it's
No,
white
make
and
it yellow. Make it yellow.
Why?
Because it's big bird.
I was raised on the street. Sesame
It kind of
Street.
ticks it, and you get your first claw, and it goes, "What are you doing?"
Hello.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Here we go.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
that was here.
You see, it flaps. It kind of stretches out
send me
some
that?
massive wings, flaps them, and flies down, lands down, towering above you. Why are you here?
I mean, define towering.
We're
It's
traveling.
8 foot tall. Similar to you. It's towering.
I
It's
was like,
It's level with you, which is concerning because very few things are level. with you.
very few things can look me in the eye. And this
And also, it looks at you
beak.
with a beak, like yeah.
Finally, a decent meal.
Kind of takes a step towards you. It's big, kind of like a big claws. And it looks at you. Who are you?
I'm Scrotch. This is my party. We're
Peace.
we're going
Oh.
parallel.
We all go gangster.
We're going parallel to the river.
Are you a thief?
No,
Cheers.
Why were you climbing?
to see what's in your hut.
He wanted to see if anyone was home.
Not to
That's a
be
better
or anything,
answer.
just to see what's
Well, there's
going
a
on.
nice answer.
You see, perhaps you're kind of standing around at this point. You look, and you kind of taking some of these surroundings. You see from each hut 2 more of these creatures start to come out, and 1 more comes out of the one it was in. It's like, just us. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Because I live here.
But why do you live here?
Because what a stupid question. Are you all this stupid?
No, she speaks for herself. We're here
That guy
on
stole some money. from
independent
Junior. That
reasons.
guy
Some of us are here to
basically
end the
bullied
death
her because he was
curse.
gay.
One of us is here to find his brother.
That's a cousin. That's me.
Where we were heading.
Shit.
Umbala.
We're also heading to Umbala to visit someone there.
Umbala's. You've got the wrong way from Umbala.
It's Erky Timbers.
Why is Erky Timbers coming in? Is he riding it?
No! Erky Timber sounds like this!
This is Erky Feathers.
You go, you're going the wrong way from Umbala.
4 or 4?
How is Princess reacting to this giant meal?
Princess is. Oh no. Princess, if anything, is cowering a little bit
Okay.
at these creatures.
Which way is Umbala?
From or for Imbala?
For Umbala? You want to know where Umbala is?
It would be nice.
Yes,
I can
Erky.
show you.
How?
Well, I can tell you. You've gone the wrong way. It's raining, I understand. You don't like the rain.
Do you?
No, that's why I was inside.
Well then, stop making sense.
Look,
Why does he fucking say that then?
we should punish you for the attempted larceny of our huts, but perhaps we could work out a deal.
There's no larceny here. We were simply lost.
Yeah.
But what would you say if I gave you this fine Western product? I go into my pouch and hold him cigarettes as a gift.
Stands up on his legs and picks up one of his claws and picks them up.
I would just like
Yeah, yeah.
prestidigitation it.
He just kind of looks at it.
This
Frozen in the dirt. Right, now we will take. You are adventurers.
No.
Maybe. What? No?
academics.
Academic. Why are you? Did you say? Why are you here? You're here to end the death curse. What else?
We are simply here on a rescue mission.
Rescuing who?
This tall fellow's brother.
I've seen him.
My brother?
You don't know what he looks like.
Does he look like him?
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
In fairness,
Yeah,
it's the
oh.
same size.
There's very
human.
few 8 foot tall grey things around here. Apart from me.
Where is he?
I could tell you, but it'll cost.
Cost what?
How about
Have
your
you got
life?
any gemstones?
Oh, do we?
No.
No.
No, okay.
I can give you much
I
wine.
just
Do you try to like intimidate him?
Yeah.
no,
I mean-
just before you do that, I look at my staff and be like, this?
What is it?
This do? It's just a piece of like glass that's made to look like a
I know
gem.
what gemstones look like. Look, we trade with adventurers.
Where's my dice?
I will give you advice for. Where are your dice?
Could I have my
Can
big
you
dice?
pass the big
please?
d20?
Big ass.
And tell me how you try to intimidate the.
Can I
It has a
intimidate
very
also?
thin neck.
It doesn't very. Well, its neck's about that thin, but
Yes,
it's just
but also
tall.
my hands
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be
yeah.
about
Give me-
the right
yeah.
size. So I'm just gonna go. How about you just let me? How about you just tell me where my brother is?
Give me intimidation.
With a +6, he rolls a nat 20.
You.
I'm gonna
okay.
choke this
I was
motherfucking
gonna make you
chicken.
roll for this, but with a nat 20, you grab it. Goes, as you grab its neck, its wings start flapping. All the birds around kind of rear up, get their wings up. You can hear it saying something in a language none of you. Do any of you speak Auran, Terran, Aquan, or?
I speak giant. They use the
Does
same
any of- no, no,
dictionary.
No, they don't. You don't understand the language it's saying. It goes, as you kind of wrap it around it, it kind of like indicates him to stop, and then kind of pulls out your grip. We would only take gems.
Or
Look, we have to. Looks at you. he dwells, or he's been taken by the Grung.
Ooh.
Grung, you would know. Grung are little tree frogs, about the size of a halfling, and they like
And your
poison.
big brother has been taken by these little frogs.
He's adopted.
I'm
the
here,
Grung
and I
are-
just like flip a leaf, like
the,
fuck this shit.
the Grung are dangerous.
Flip and leave.
I'm
There's
not
no
picturing
table.
a C3PO
So it's like
Ewok
this.
situation with his brother.
It has been taken to their home of Dung Rung Lung.
Really?
Yes. Look, I didn't name the fucking
Carry
place.
Make a note, Carrie. Don't wrong one.
Shut that door!
I can. Have you got a
I
map?
feel the draft on my knees.
Yes.
Is there a door
Yes.
open?
There's,
There's not.
there's something open somewhere, there's a draft.
I can feel the trouble.
I can point to Dung Rung Lung on your map.
I pull out a
All
map.
the doors are closed as well.
That's a bad sign.
So.
The draft.
It points. You get your map out, and it points to a space on the map.
Finally, I got to intimidate some.
Points to there. You'll find the Grung there.
Cool.
The red arrows
Where are we
everywhere.
again on the map in comparison to
Behind
the
your
That
default.
blue token. I don't know if you can see it.
We're here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go there.
Cool.
It's totally out the way.
We've been travelling the wrong way.
Well, I mean, you were trying to get somewhere else. We didn't know where he was.
Well, I mean, it says in Bala there. He's telling us we're going the wrong way.
Yes. Where do you think you are?
Here.
No. It's easy to get lost in a storm. I've told you where your brother is.
I think we've gone like this way.
Yeah. Like secretly we're like here.
Yeah.
I've told you where your brother is. You'll have to pay to find out where you are. Before you I think it takes off and perches on the thing. I'll tell you for 50 gold.
25!
I don't even have 50 gold.
Well, we don't have much. It's the best offer you're going to have. Who else is going to wander around, Chult? Can I make a persuasion?
Yeah, give me persuasion.
Ooh, that's not good. But when I add... skills...
So we tell him.
That's only 11.
Can I attach a small purse with 50 gold on it to the end of my javelin and throw it
No.
next to it?
Could I
You can. What did you want to do?
could I intimidate him with a thunderclap?
No. That's an attack.
You can roll intimidation with advantage if you do a thunderclap. Whilst you can start putting that together. What did you want to intimidate him to do?
Give us the information without paying.
That's
I'll
about
wait,
like
though.
I'll happily-
To be fair,
If
Mike
all
That's a
of
very
this-
good point,
if
thank
all
you.
of
I was
this
like, wait,
fails-
what?
If
I
all
attached
of,
it to a battle axe and I've killed him. No.
I was gonna say, if all of this fails, can
I
I
like the fact that you realise that
just
it's
say,
the same plus.
like, try and
gold, isn't
reason
it?
and be like, right,
Oh,
fine.
yeah, I
we'll do it
didn't-
for
I
30,
didn't
so
know,
I
that's
didn't realise.
5 gold
I've
for
clicked
all
the
of
wrong thing.
us.
but
So we'll do it for 30.
Yeah,
No
basically.
more, no less.
It's like, wait, I've done something
Give me
wrong. and you
persuasion.
went, da, da, da,
It's
da.
getting hard.
This is if all of this fails.
Okay, so you're going to throw the
50
money up.
gold.
Yeah. And I want it to land very close.
Roll,
to
just
him.
give me an attack roll.
I got a 23.
Ducks out the way, dunk, it hits the side of its neck, and it looks like throws it into the hut, and then flies down. You're here. Hang on.
I was going to say, that's pretty much where we were. Oh, yeah. Where's the money interaction?
Just on your inventory.
Thank you.
So yeah, well, I mean, kind of going towards him.
So we're heading the right way.
We're heading the right way to him, to his
But
brother.
not to Mbala, but we are
Right.
heading
We
the
may
right
as well
way.
go get the brother first and then head to
Fuck his brother.
I mean,
Don't
you probably
fuck
should.
my brother, that's wrong. And have you seen Oh, you mean in game?
Yeah.
Right, you can
Also, to
leave.
be fair, in game, I imagine my brother looks a lot like my brother in real life.
Says, you can leave now, and then goes back into its hut, lingering an eye on you as it goes in.
Thank you!
I do not break eye contact.
I love your
It
home
breaks once as it
aesthetic!
goes into its home. Fuck. Okay.
Sorry for breaking your game.
What did you
You broke it
do?
off. That was sick. I love it.
What happened? Because I totally missed it.
He grabbed the
I
neck
grabbed
of
the
the
bird
bird
went,
and
why
shot
don't
it.
you tell me? And rolled a nat 20 for intimidation with a +6. And then just to add to the intimidation, when I paid him the 50 gold, I threw it with a javelin and it landed right next to it.
Okay, cool. You get the information. I was carry going.
She's going to the loo, but I think that's probably her time.
Okay. I wanted to get a good ending for them, but I don't know if because I didn't know then if we were going to try and arrange it so she can come to the next one.
We'll wait until we get back.
Are we all happy to carry on if she goes, or should we stop?
Well, I'll have to go if she wants me to walk at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys can continue if you want.
No, it's with two gone. With one we could probably aid you, but with two it's a bit difficult, I think.
Cool. I guess you set off.
On a grand adventure.
I climb up the pole and get my sphere.
Sphere?
Oh, the spear squelches in the dirt next to you as it kind of flies
I kind of like to picture him climbing
Did
up
you
the
get your
pole in
point
his
pass
armor
back
and
at
just pulling
least?
down.
No, I walked into the house and murdered the guy. I didn't say you could keep it. In that creepy voice.
I paid good money
Yeah.
for the
I
spear.
go get my. It's a javelin, sorry, but yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I put my javelin back in with the others. Thank you very much. Because I bought 3, because I know people forget to pick them back up again.
Big brain move.
Cool. You set off, I guess, again.
Must be so freaky for both of us though to be like, whoa, you're the same size.
Yeah. They're not used to it. You're not used to it. Oh, fucking hell. Cool. Nice. Well intimidated. Because that could have gone one or two ways. If you had intimidated them enough to scare them, but not to freak them the fuck out, they would have attacked.
Yeah.
And you pushed well past that window. You set off that day. It's a tropical storm day.
It's alright, princess.
That'll do.
She, as soon as you start to walk away, she drags away. She does not like these birds. You know what they're called. I think. Actually, no. Give me a nature check.
Cockatoos.
Jerks.
Which is there?
21.
You know they are called Ebly. Type of bird. There is a superstition in Chult that they are the reincarnations of humans who committed the crimes of larceny or theft. Thought to be evil spirits, basically.
Oh, they stole the lobsters. Is that the
They stole the lobsters.
Yeah,
What?
they overfished the lobsters and then were given a curse. Is that right?
There is a monster that did happen to,
But these aren't those.
but it didn't. The stories don't say they were birds.
Okay.
I was just like, is that something you know from your backstory?
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was like, I totally missed
No,
what
no,
happened.
no.
No, I feel like I missed the whole session of that. Like,
I
what?
learned from people in Port Nyanzara that along this river, close to the basin, there were a group that overfished the lobsters and therefore were punished by the god and turned to monsters. But I don't know if it is these birds or not.
You might remember you saw one along the river,
Yeah.
like a giant lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I asked if that's what that was, and you said,
It sounded what I'm saying. It sounded like.
okay, gotcha.
Okay, cool. You camp down for the night. You've been walking through a tropical storm, so you all need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
What do we need to pass?
It's a DC 10.
Well, not
19. Oh.
This is where I have to go and I will stay with the
15.
bird people and rest. And
I'm tired.
I'll catch up with you
I take it
if and when I get a new job or a car.
11.
You are the only one that fails.
13.
You take a second level of exhaustion. Well, I want to talk to you and try and organise a way that you can keep involved. We'll try and work it out. Okay, cool.
Could you join from home? On a webcam?
Maybe that might work, but it's not as much fun to do it remotely.
We can
I
try.
mean, you're not wrong.
We can try and adjust times and stuff. And
What
see.
time do you finish work?
I finish at 6. I don't get home till nearly 7.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is I can pick you up. Because it's on a Thursday, I don't have to pick you up, so.
Yeah, true.
We
And
want you to
What we-
play.
what
This
we-
is
yeah.
couples D&D.
I get back
No.
from uni at 6.
What we could do,
So.
as a suggestion, is what I could do is I could pick you up and we could all go to, well, whoever needs a lift anyway, we but we can all go to the office and we can have like a takeaway or some food or something, or we get some food together because
There's a
there's a
microwave
microwave
and
at the
stuff.
office as well.
There is like a grill type thing.
If I haven't sorted out a kitchen across the road by then.
Like a kettle.
But
Oh,
there's,
yeah.
there's a coffee machine. There'll be beer and everything.
Nice. So what, could we start a bit earlier then maybe?
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
could literally, if I
So
pick
I
you up
could
from
I
work.
could bring my what would you do?
Yeah.
Well, if we have to go pick him up.
Isn't it? We can,
Yeah.
Because I can fit. Well, you'll be driving straight there yourself anyway, won't you?
If we're doing
So-
it earlier, yeah,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't get back to Harrogate till 6
So I can
anyway.
pick you four up. And
Yeah.
Morgan drives, so.
Oh cool, then I can just grab my laptop and leave it up Tom. Maybe quickly get changed.
The D&D movie.
Okay, that might work.
And then, like I say, we can either get takeaway or we can.
Because we're starting earlier as well, in theory we'll finish earlier. So you might, so
Yeah.
Fridays
Yeah,
might
that'd
be
be
a bit
good because it's
nicer.
not just like getting home. Like it's already quite late to get home, and then it's like getting up in the morning. But when I've got like a car, at least I won't have to set off as early.
Yeah.
Do you drive?
No, I need to pass my test.
Okay, cool.
Like I'm not too far off
'Cause I
it,
have
but
a
I've not
spare
got an
car.
instructor at the minute.
I have a spare car at the moment. I'm trying to get rid of.
Thanks,
But
Tom.
if you need
When I
one,
pass my test, we can talk
Yeah.
sure about it.
Funny, it's the same conversation as me. Everyone's like, I need to get a car, and I'm like, well, I've got a car. You can have it and work out,
Yeah.
give me some money, or whatever. But everyone's like, oh yeah, but I need to pass the test. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's probably.
Still
Yeah.
streaming.
Yeah.
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 No, fair enough.
Morgan's gone bathroom.
Yeah, but like if I was driving, I wouldn't have to set off till like 7 really. Like, but I have to set off like
This is
25
the
past 6
podcast
now.
bit in the end.
I told you they wouldn't let you leave couples D&D.
No, we like you.
Didn't realise I was a hostage. But okay.
You live here now. Well, not here because like we've got to leave here, but you live with the group.
To be fair, we've got a microwave there. I can always like make I have leftovers from the night before. For
Yeah.
lunch.
That's all I do on a Mondays. I have like Sundays leftovers and just microwave it at the office. It's great.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
cool.
Why?
We've got a really in-depth conversation about food and logistics.
Where we're gonna do the next sessions.
We don't currently have any viewers. So
I'm watching.
Yeah.
no, maybe
No,
we
You're,
don't.
you're doing that thing where you look at the thing that says there's actually currently 5 people watching.
Oh, sorry, everyone.
I'm
Is everyone
sorry.
here?
It's okay because Alan does it. I'm not watching it. I'm watching a guy make some tiles.
And also, mine says we have at least 2 viewers.
Oh, nice.
You're looking at
Drop slobs.
Yeah.
Alan does the same thing. Don't
Thanks,
worry about
thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed our conversation about logistics.
Do we go up a level?
No.
This is a survival game. It's a cruel, harsh world.
Hang on, you do get some XP though.
Yeah.
I've been tracking your XP though. Do you want me to give you it?
No,
Yeah.
you keep track. I'll lose
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'll sell it to people.
Ooh.
The booze money.
Oh, so we're doing XP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add my XP on with you.
I was going to say, I thought
Can you just tell me when I level up? Because I feel like I'll be
No,
using
he won't know because it's different for each
Carry.
character.
Oh.
Isn't it? Or is it the
No,
same?
it's the same for everyone.
Oh.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
You got this night next week. No, Kerry, go. No, you kicked it away.
You've made it work. Stop helping!
Stop asking for
Kerry.
Yeah.
Is it in character or?
I'm not
If
doing it
you-
on purpose.
If you selected milestone at the very first screen, you'll have to change
Guys,
it.
honestly, I'll just keep track of your level. It's fine. It's
That,
easy.
yeah,
to do it that way.
if that's okay.
No, I keep track of it anyway. Because what I like to do is I like to bank it. Because if you level up too quickly, I'm like, we'll wait a bit.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah, it's actually recommended in the book.
Nobody reads the books.
I do.
He reads them before bed every night.
Are you guys going? Do we want to call it or do we want to keep
Yeah,
going?
well,
Oh, I thought we were calling it. Sorry, he said we were calling it.
Should we call it? Oh.
It seems a good.
Yeah.
Well, hope everyone enjoyed the round-off conversation. Join us in a couple of weeks as the explorers delve deeper into the jungle. Thanks for listening. Bye.
No, thank you, and don't be a dick.
Don't be a